I'm putting your juice strong.
What is up, everybody? Good afternoon to all of you. Happy Sunday. Hopefully, you're all enjoying your weekend. Hopefully, it's a long weekend with Labor Day being tomorrow. But shout out to everybody in the chat. I have Ken with me here. We're going to do the play-by-play. It's the St. Louis Cardinals versus the New York Yankees. First day of September. So happy September to everybody. So hopefully, the month of September is off to a good start for the Yankees. How's everybody doing in the chat? Make sure you all hit that like button, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everyone you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Make sure you all are hitting those heart emojis down there at the bottom. It would mean a lot to me. Folks, we are 4 subs away from 900. So if there are 4 people out there that are watching this for the first time, make sure you all hit that subscribe button. Join in on the Strike Zone crew. I would greatly appreciate it. I know we have a few people in the chat right now. We got Yankee Kyle in the chat, John the Beagle Dad, Chrissy, what's up? Li, I know you're not mad, Li. I'm not mad either, bro. I'm not mad either. And, you and I can message each other on X about that, and we could discuss that furthermore there, my friend. Nosebleeds in the building. Dev, what's up? But I know a lot of Yankees fans are so mad about Dominguez not being called up, but honestly, I'm not as upset as other people are, and if people want to be upset about that, that's fine. That's your take. But yeah, Li, you kind of talked about it yesterday there, Li, in the chat. I understood what you were saying. And I had other takes on it as well, but Ken, sorry for my long rant there. How are you doing today?
Doing great. Looking forward to a good day of Yankee baseball with hopefully a favorable outcome of a series win. I am not as distraught as many other fans about the lack of Jason Dominguez being up here. However, there's time to bring the kid up if the team sees fit.
Absolutely.
It's good to see Anthony Rizzo back on the field. Let's hope that he does a lot better than he was before he got injured.
Yeah, and as you're talking about Anthony Rizzo, the Yankees are taking the field, and the camera's on him. So great to see Rizzo on the field. Great to see him back. As I said on the live stream earlier, I don't expect this man to be a savior, but I just hope he's a bigger contributor than what DJ was. But they are showing the Cardinals lineup here: Mason Wynn, Lucan Baker, Nolan Arenado, Paul Goldschmidt, Ivan Herrera, Brendan Donovan, Jordan Walker, Lars Nootbaar, Victor Scott II. That is your starting lineup for the St. Louis Cardinals. And on the mound today, it is Nestor Cortes, who is on the mound. He's got a 3.89 ERA with an 8-10 record. Let's hope. Let's see what he can do today. And we got my guy, the Ace Avenue. Chia. Thanks for popping in, Ace. Shout out to you, man. Thank you for coming on. It was great having you on. We'd love to do it again. I'd love to jump on your show. So I'll get the first inning here, Ken, and then I'll let you get the second.
Beautiful, brother.
Awesome. And Ace is calling out for you there. He's saying, Ken.
What's up, my brother Ace?
So Yankees defense, Wells at the dish, Rizzo, Torres, Volpe, Chisholm in the infield, Verdugo, Judge, and Soto in the outfield. Rodney, I'm glad you made it, bro. What's going on, Rodney? How are you? And we are underway, folks, with the first pitch by Nestor Cortes, and it is called a strike on a 91-mile-per-hour fastball. We got Mason Wynn at the plate, leading off. And here's the second pitch from Nestor Cortes, and it is hit right to Volpe and throws over to first for the first out. So 1 out, folks, 1 out. So good start to this inning. So we have 1 out. But the Yankees right now, they're 1.5 games up in the division. So luckily the Orioles lost yesterday. Hopefully the Yankees can win today's game, and hopefully Orioles can lose, so we can get some ground. Here's the first pitch from Nestor for a ball. So ball one from Nestor Cortez. It is a 1-0 count to Lucan Baker. And second pitch is ball two, folks. So 2-0 to Baker. 2-0 to Lucan Baker. Let's see what Nestor does here. And here's the pitch from Nestor Cortez. 3-0 count to Baker. So 3-0 count to Baker. Let's see if Nestor can throw a strike here. And the pitch. 3-1, folks. 3-1 count to Lucan Baker. And here's the pitch from Nestor. 3-1 is. And there's ball four, folks. So Baker will take first base. That is his first walk of the game. Adam Beck at home plate. He's the home plate umpire. He's a neutral umpire. So more outside strikes, fewer inside strikes on batters. What's up, Joe? How's it going? And we have Nolan Arenado at the plate. First pitch is a strike to Nolan Arenado. So we have one man on, one out, folks. Nolan Arenado at the plate. Nestor Cortez sets. Here's the pitch for strike two, 0-2 to Nolan Arenado, who is having a 270 average, 15 home runs, 63 RBIs, but a 720 OPS this season for the Cardinals. And here's the pitch from Cortez. Fouled. So we're going to do it again. 0-2 count, 1 on, 1 out there, folks. 1 on, 1 out. But shout out to everybody in the chat. Make sure you all hit that like button, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everyone you know. I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. We are 4 subs away from 900. The 0-2 count to Arenado. Here's the pitch from Cortez. He hits it, and it's a base hit to Arenado. Now they have 2 men on. So man on first and second with 1 out, folks.
Thank you. I'm going outside, but you gotta go put pull-ups on.
So it's a good hit by Arenado. So Goldschmidt, Paul Goldschmidt's at the plate with he's hitting 240 with 20 home runs, 55 RBIs, and he has an OPS of 703. So let's see what happens at this at bat. Nestor sets. And it's a 1-0 count to Paul Goldschmidt. And here's the pitch from Cortez. And Goldschmidt hits that into left field. And Alex Verdugo makes the play. And Baker runs back to second. So excellent catch by Alex Verdugo for the second out. I was hit pretty well. I thought that ball was going to drop, but Verdugo got a good jump on it, caught that ball, and throws it to the infield. Baker makes the run back to second. The play would have been awesome, but good play by Verdugo, folks. Good play by Verdugo. Good play by Verdugo. So now we have Herrera at the plate. And here's the pitch from Cortez for strike 1 on a 79-mile-per-hour sweeper. Ivan Herrera, 283, 3 home runs. Looks over to second. Here's the pitch from Cortez. And he pops it up. And Aaron Judge makes the play for the third out. So St. Louis left 2 men on with 1 hit. Cortez had a walk. So no runs were given up, though. So good first inning. Good first inning by Nestor Cortez. He got out. So bottom of the first coming up, folks.
It's on the counter.
So Good inning by Cortez. He gave up a walk, also gave up a hit.
Nice running catch by Verdugo.
Yeah, nice catch by Verdugo. I thought that ball was going to drop, but he made a good jump, got there on time, got that second out. So
the St. Louis lineup is certainly not one to sleep on. They've got speed and some veteran presence, especially with Arenado and Goldschmidt.
Yeah,
the other day that the pitch that Arenado hit out of the ballpark against
Lighter. Yeah, you're right.
He basically dug that thing out of the dirt. It was a great pitch, and he just whacked the hell out of it.
All right.
Today's lineup for the Yankees is Gleyber Torres leading off, Juan Soto, Aaron Judge, Austin Wells, Giancarlo Stanton, Jazz Chisholm, Anthony Rizzo, Anthony Volpe, and trailing is Anthony Verdugo or Alex Verdugo.
So we are back from commercial break. Miles Michaelis is on the mound. So 8-10 record with a 5.23 ERA this season. So let's see what the Yankees bats can do off of him. Of course, we always say situational hitting, very important. So let's see.
What's the driver away from 1450?
All right, and he's set. He's ready to go. Gleyber Torres is leading off. Here's the first pitch to Gleyber, and it is called for a strike on a 92-mile-per-hour sinker. So Gleyber Torres hitting 240, 12 home runs, 50 RBIs for the season. Second pitch by Michaelis is in there for a strike. So a quick 0-2 count to Gleyber Torres. So pitch to, just misses. So 1-2 count. Good eye by Gleyber. 1-2 count to Gleyber Torres. Michaelis is locked in. Here's the pitch. And foul back by Gleyber Torres. So still 1-2 count to Gleyber.
Leave it off, please.
And it's showing the Cardinals defense right now. And the pitch from Michaelis. And Gleyber Torres hits it to third base. Nolan Arenado makes the play, throws it over to first for the first out. So Gleyber Torres grounded out. So he is 0 for 1. And now you have Juan Soto coming up to the plate. Right now he's hitting 292 with 37 home runs, 96 RBIs, OPS of 1,010. So batting average has dropped a little bit, but that's all right. And the first pitch to Soto is a ball. So 1-0 count to Juan Soto. Michaelis' second pitch to Soto is a ball. So 2-0 count to Juan Soto. And on deck is Aaron Judge. 2-0 count to Juan Soto. Here's the pitch from Michaelis. And Juan Soto smacks that for a single. Oh, right fielder bobbles the ball. But Juan Soto thought about going to second, but held up. So we have one man on, folks. Good hit by Juan Soto. So he smacked that ball. Yeah, he ripped that ball to right field for sure. Thought about going to second, but ran back to first. What's up, AJ, Matthew, Ronald? What is going on? How's it going? And first pitch to Judge, swing and a miss. 0-1 count to Aaron Judge. Michaelis sets. 0-1 count to Judge. Throws over to first. Check on Soto. We're going to do this again. Michaelis sets, gets the call. He sets. Here's the pitch. Oh, another swing and miss. So 0-2 right now to the captain. So MLB teammates of all time: Lou Gehrig, Babe Ruth, Ted Williams, Vern Stevens, Juan Soto, Aaron Judge. 0-2 count to Aaron Judge, and here's the pitch. Outside. 1-2 count to Aaron Judge. The 1-2 count to Judge. Michaelis sets. Here's the pitch. 2-2. 2-2 count to Aaron Judge with Austin Wells on deck. Michaelis sets. Here's the pitch. And Judge fouls it off. So, and here's your September call-ups: Anthony Rizzo, Scott Efros, Ron Marinaccio, and Duke Ellis, folks. Those are your September call-ups. And here's the pitch to Judge, and just got it. It's a foul ball. So 2-2 count to Aaron Judge. Man on first, 1 out. Michaelis sets. Judge is ready to go. Here's the pitch from Michaelis. Full count to Aaron Judge. So good at bat. Good at bat by Aaron Judge. He fell behind 0-2. Now it's 3-2. So steps off the mound there. Michaelis is trying to reset himself. So full count to Aaron Judge. Michaelis sets. Here's the pitch. And struck him out. And there's your double play. Juan Soto was trying to run, but got caught. So strikeout double play, folks. That's how this bottom of the first ends. And now we are going to the top of the second. Ken, it is all yours, sir.
Incredible. A strike him out, throw him out, double play with Aaron Judge. I don't know what he was looking at. It had to be a hit and run play. Very badly executed.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. But that's how this inning ends, folks. We're going to go to the top of the second. Folks in the chat, make sure you all hit that like, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everyone you know. We are 4 subs away from 900, folks. So if there's anybody out there that is watching this for the first time, hit that subscribe button, join in on the conversation, folks. Greatly appreciate it. So, but yeah, that was not a great way to end the inning, but oh well.
I want to thank everybody for supporting the Strike Zone and our play-by-play call. We enjoy doing it for you, and we hope that everyone out there enjoys us calling the game.
Yes, indeed. What's up, D-Rod? How's it going, man? Eunice, how are you? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hopefully you're all enjoying this beautiful Sunday. At least in my area, it's beautiful. The weather is gorgeous out there. So hopefully it's good in your area too.
D-Rod, have you gotten paroled from the closet, or was it a prison break?
I didn't make the closet joke this time, D-Rod.
It was me. I got it on board fully.
Yeah, D-Rod, it was the hit and run was a breakdown in communication, no good. But looks like we are back for the second inning. Like I said, Ken, all yours, my friend.
I do have it as soon as we start.
All
We
right.
have
Awesome.
Nasty Nestor Cortez on the mound pitching to Donovan. First pitch is hit. Fly ball. Deep right field. Soto is going back, and it hits off the wall. Judge is backing him up. Donovan has a double for the first pitch of the inning.
And really quick,
Looks like
go ahead. Really quick, I wanted to say, Rodney Green, again, gifting a Strike Zone membership. Rodney, you're the man, bro. Thank you so much. So if you are in the chat and you got a membership from Rodney, make sure you thank him. Rodney, you're the man, bro. Thank you so much.
that ball was very playable. It looked like Soto lost the ball. He went in and then out, and it hits off the base of the wall. Cortez has got Walker up. He throws a four-seam fastball on the outside for ball one. Sloppy play by Juan Soto. Cortez sets, fires a sweeper for the corner. Called strike one. Counts 1-1. Walker hits a base hit down the right field line. And Donovan scores. He hit a light ball down the right field line, just fair. So the Cardinals break through and score in the top of the second. Lyles Nootbaar is up to bat. He's hitting .233 this season. Cortez sets and fires a fastball up and in. Looked good to me, but the umpire called it ball one. Nootbaar has 8 home runs, 29 RBIs, and his OPS is 700. Cortez winds and fires a fastball up the middle, hit. Judge gets the ball. Walker stops at second. Runners are at first and second with nobody out. St. Louis is up 1-0. Victor Scott is up to bat. He's hitting .167 with 2 home runs, 8 RBIs, and an OPS of .484. So he's not a very good hitter. Cortez throwing his 22nd pitch. He sets. He fires a fastball up and away. Scott shows bunt, but pulls the ball back. Count is 1-0. Cortez is setting. He fires. They show bunt again. Rizzo fields the ball, throws to third base to record an out. Walker was thrown out at third very easily. Rizzo fielded the ball. Great play by Anthony Rizzo. Jazz Chisholm held the base. So we still have runners at first and second with 1 out, but we did get the lead runner. Mason Wynn is up to bat. Cortez has thrown 23 pitches. He sets. He turns to make a pickoff attempt, and it gets past Torres, but Volpe is there backing it up. Runners still remain at first and second. Cortez's throw to second was short, bounced well short of Gleyber Torres. One is up to bat. He's 0 for 1 today. Takes a 90-mile-an-hour cutter at the top of the zone and swings through it. Count is 0-1. Wynn grounded out in the first inning. They have Newtbar hung up. He takes off early. Cortez chases him down. Jazz Chisholm tags Newtbar out. And Scott remains at first. Now it's 2 outs with the runner at first base. And the count is 0-1 on Mason Wynn. Very short rundown. The Yankees did a great job of getting Scott in the pickle. It would be scored 1-4-5, so minimal throws. Cortez is back on the mound. He sets. He fires a changeup, upper left-hand corner, called strike. The count is now 0-2. Cortez has thrown 25 pitches this inning, so his pitch count is looking pretty good. Wells sets up outside. Cortez fires a 93-mile-an-hour four-seam fastball in the outside corner, fouled off. Umpire throws Cortez a ball. He's scuffing it up. He's taking his time. Hopefully he does something good. Cortez now is on the mound. Wynn is in the box. Cortez sets. Wynn steps out of the box and calls time. Wynn is back in the box. Cortez is setting. He's checking the runner at first. Fires a sinker way outside for ball 1. Count is now 1-2. We have Lucan Baker on deck. Hopefully we don't see him in this inning. Cortez sets and fires a cutter inside, fouled off by Wynn again. Count is still 1-2. Cortez is at 28 pitches. Runner still at first. The cutter that Wynn fouled off almost hit him. Way inside. Cortez sets once again. Wells sets up outside. Cortez fires another changeup way off the plate. Count is now 2-2. Cortez sets once again. Ball is grounded up the middle to Gleyber Torres. He flips it to first base, record the 3rd out of the inning. The Cardinals have 1 run on 4 hits, no errors. We have Austin Wells, Giancarlo Stanton, and Jazz Chisholm coming up to bat in the bottom of the 7th.
Wow, that was a scary second inning, but they only gave up the 1 run, so could have been worse. But yeah,
Anthony Rizzo's smart play, taking out the lead runner on the bunt.
Yes, sir.
Short up the inning, and then Newtbar being picked off made it a quick one.
Yeah, absolutely. And David, rating from the Ace Avenue. What's up, bro? How's it going, man? I was just saying what's up to Ace there. Yeah, for sure, David.
So let us hope that we get something started. The statistics when the Yankees start out behind are not very good.
And real quick, by the way, I am 1 sub away from 900 right now, folks. So anybody out there that's watching this, if you're out there, if you're not sub, hit that sub button, join in on the conversation. We are 1 sub away from 900. So appreciate everybody's support. Thank you. So from everybody that's in this chat and from other people's channels too, I do greatly appreciate it. Greatly. So thank you.
We at the Strike Zone appreciate your support and are thankful that you attend and watch our play-by-play plays and live shows. We have Austin Wells stepping up to the box. He's hitting 259 with 12 home runs, 42 RBIs, and a 7.9 OPS, 795. Mikolas throws a curveball up high and outside for called ball 1.
Thank you, Captain Mutombo.
Mikolas throws a sinker up high. Wells fouls it off. Count is now 1-1. Mikolas sets. He fires a four-seam fastball inside. Counts now 2-1. Mikolas sets and fires another sinker. Middle of the plate. Wells fouls it off. Count is now 2-2. Mikolas seems to be working extremely quick today. Mikolas is set. He fires. It is a curveball dribbled down the first base line. First baseman flips the ball to Mikolas to retire Wells. 1 out. We have Giancarlo Stanton coming up. He's hitting 241 with 23 home runs, 60 RBIs. Apparently, the first batter that Mikolas faced in the major leagues was a young lad by the name of Giancarlo Stanton, who took him deep. So this might be a bad memory thing for Miles Mikolas. He sets and fires a 92-mile-an-hour sinker up and away. Call ball 1. Mikolas sets and fires. And my goodness, Giancarlo Stanton hits a laser shot into the left field stands. Reincarnation, another home run off of Mikolas by Giancarlo Stanton. That is Giancarlo Stanton's 24th home run of the season. It flew 387 feet at 112.3 miles per hour. Let's go.
Giancarlo ties the game up with a solo shot. Let's DFA this guy.
Exactly. You and I have been talking since the beginning of the season how Giancarlo Stanton, regardless if he gets hurt, is going to be a contributor to this team. Jazz Chisholm sets in the box. Mikolas fires a four-seam fastball inside. Call ball 1.
What's up, Bart? What's up, Lore? Egyptian? What is going on? How are you, Lore? We're doing good here. We're doing good here.
Mikolas throws another sinker down low. Chisholm fouls it off. Jazz hits a fly ball to right center. Bounces off the warning track and into the stands for a ground rule double.
Hit those heart emojis, folks, for 2 back-to-back good at-bats. One by Giancarlo, now by Jazz Chisholm.
Now for his first at-bat off the disabled or injured list is Anthony Rizzo. He was hitting 223 with 8 home runs. He sets in the box. Mikolas throws a curveball inside. Called strike 1. The Yankees are hoping for a spark from Rizzo. They've basically got no production out of first base this season. Mikolas throws a changeup outside for call ball. Count is now 1-1 with a runner at second base and 1 out. Michaelis sets. He disengages to look at Jazz. First disengagement. Jazz returns to second. No throw over. Jazz steals third base. The ball bounces away. He's heading home, and he is safe. The Yankees score. Chisholm steals third base. Wild throw brings him home.
Let's go.
Michaelis was sitting on the rubber and still had the ball when Jazz took off to steal the base. Michaelis was the one that threw the ball to third base trying to get Jazz and bounced past it into the wall. Rizzo hits a grounder to second base, fired to first for the second out of the inning.
That was awesome. That was awesome by Jazz Chisholm.
That's the speed component that we've been talking about, being able to manufacture runs and not have to depend on the long ball. Anthony Volpe is now up to bat. Michaelis throws a sinker down low for call strike 1. Yankees are up 2-1. We have 2 outs, nobody on, and the count is 0-1. Michaelis throws a slider outside for ball 1. Count is now even, 1-1. Michaelis is now up to 31 pitches. He fires. Volpe bounces a ground ball foul. Volpe is down on strikes. Michaelis throws a sweeper that Volpe swings through on, but not before the Yankees score 2 runs, one off of a Giancarlo Stanton home run and the other off of a manufactured run by Jazz Chisholm. We are coming to the top of the 3rd inning. You got the ball there, Mr. NFE?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good second inning. Good second inning. I'll take that. A missed home run ball by Giancarlo, Mr. Let's DFA Giancarlo Stanton. And I'm only kidding, folks. By the way, that's sarcasm. But good inning. That was a rocket by Giancarlo, and then Jazz Chisholm manufactured that run. So, Jazz is so electric, man. I like Jazz Chisholm. I really do. I'm glad the Yankees traded for him. He's been good for the Yankees. That was a good trade for the Yankees. Folks in the chat, hopefully you're all enjoying the game. Hopefully you're all having a great day, enjoying your weekend. The Yankees are now up 2-1. We're going to the top of the 3rd. Make sure you all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share this channel out with everyone you know. Make sure you all are hitting those heart emojis. It does really help out with the stream. We are 1 subscriber away from 900, folks. So if there's anybody out there that is watching this for the first time, hit that subscribe button. Let's get to that 900. We are 1 away. I like to surpass that 900 today. That way we can start off September with over 900 subscribers and then get to that 1,000, folks. Get to that 1,000. So we're still in a commercial break. Let's see some of the comments. I know, Matthew, you've been keeping me updated with the baseball scores. I do appreciate that with all the games that are happening. David Elias is saying infield of the near future, Jazz, Volpe, Cabrera, Rice, Wells. I cannot wait for this to be realized. Yeah, let's see what they do, man. I mean, it's going to be 2025 is going to be interesting. It'll be interesting, but got to worry about this season first. There's 26 games left. So we're back from commercial break. 3rd inning about to start here. Here's the pitch from Nestor Cortez for ball 1 to Lucan Baker, who had a first inning walk. So 1-0 count to Baker. Here's the second pitch. 2-0 to Luke and Baker. So let's see what he does here on the 2-0 count. Cortez right now at 32 pitches. Here's the pitch from Cortez. And Baker hits that high. But Verdugo looks like he is going to make that play. And he does for the first out. That is 1 out, folks. One out with Nolan Arenado coming up to the plate, who is 1 for 1. He had a base hit in the first inning. It was a single. So, oh, and shout out to the Big Blue Wrecking Crew for saying he is number 900. Big Blue Wrecking Crew, thank you so much there, man. Thank you so much for being the 900 subscriber. You are awesome. Thank you so much. Yep, it looks like here we are officially at 900 subscribers, folks. So thank you all for your continued support for the Strike Zone. It does mean the world to me. You guys and gals are awesome. Thank you. It means the world to me. Like from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. Thank you. So 2-1 count to Nolan Arenado right now. Thank you, Egyptian. So 2-1 count to Arenado. Here's the pitch from Cortez. And he hits it right to Volpe for the second out. So 2 away now, folks. 2 away. Good inning so far for Nestor Cortez. He's at 37 pitches. Now we have Paul Goldschmidt coming to the plate, who is 0 for 1. He lined out to the first baseman. So, Ace, bro, thank you so much, man. You've been a supporter of me for a couple of weeks now since we connected. You've been supporting me, man, and better believe I'm always going to return the love. You know that, and I want to come on the show with you one of these days. So love to make that happen, bro. All right, you're the man, bro. You are awesome. Thank you so much, Ace. But right now, 2 outs, nobody on. 2-0 count to Goldschmidt. Here's the pitch from Nestor. And it's 3-0 now to Goldschmidt. D-Rod, sign me up for that. And there's the pitch to Goldschmidt, and he hits one into the gap there. Aaron Judge throws the ball into the infield, and Goldschmidt has a double, folks. So there's a man on second. Goldschmidt is on second with Herrera coming up to the plate. .30 count, 4-seam fastball. Yeah, a pitch that was hittable, and he got it. Hit it into the gap. So Goldschmidt with a double with Ivan Herrera, who flew out in the first inning. Let's see what he does here. Here's the pitch from Cortez. And up the middle, great play by Torres. Throws over to first for the third out. So only one man on. Cortez pitches a good inning. So they left one man on base. Yankees still have the lead 2-1 with the bottom of the third coming up. So good at bat or a good inning for Cortez. Much better inning. So I'm glad they are out of that, even though Goldschmidt hit that double, but that's okay. But that was a nice pickup by Gleyber Torres. Great play by Gleyber Torres. Folks in the chat, we're heading into the bottom of the third. And once again, I want to thank every single one of you. We just hit 900 today. So we're officially at 900 subscribers, folks. Thank you all so much. Now, of course, the goal now is to get to 1,000 subscribers. So for anybody that is not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that share button, share this channel out, hit those emojis. And D-Rod, my guy D-Rod with the $2 super chat. Thank you so much, bro. He says, NFE 900, congrats. Thank you, man. Thank you so much there, D-Rod. I do appreciate you. Thank you. Appreciate every single one of you. It does mean the world to me. And we got our friend Sierra in the building. Thank you, Sierra, for the kind words. Make sure you all check out Sierra and Lynn. on the Pinstripe Chronicles podcast channel. They go live on Sundays at 11 a.m. So her and Lynn do a really good job with the live stream. So shout out to you, Sierra. Thank you so much for the kind words. Yeah, let's get to 100,000. Yeah, that's, we'll slowly but surely, right? It takes time, but that's all right. So thank you all for tuning in, though. We are heading to the bottom of the third, folks. The Yankees are up 2-1, and game's about to begin. It looks like Boone is talking with one of the umpires. I don't know about what. And Nosebleed section with the $2 super chat. Thank you so much, Nosebleed, for the $2 super chat. You are the man. Thank you, D-Rod. Thank you, Nosebleed. You guys are awesome. And we got Alex Verdugo at the plate, who just took a strike. So 0-1 count to Alex Verdugo. Here's the pitch from Michaelis, and he fouls it back. So 0-2 now. So it's a quick 0-2 count to Alex Verdugo, folks. Michaelis sets. Here's the pitch. And Verdugo hits it to the second baseman. Goes over to first to Paul Goldschmidt for the first out. So hits it to Brendan Donovan. Donovan throws it over to Goldschmidt for 1 out, folks. We have 1 out with Gleyber Torres coming up to the plate, who made a fantastic play for the third out in the top of the third. So grounded out in the first inning for Gleyber Torres. Let's see what he does here. And swing and a miss. So strike 1 to Gleyber Torres. 0-1 count to Gleyber Torres. There's the second pitch from Michaelis. 0-2. So a quick 0-2 count to Gleyber Torres. 0-2 count to Gleyber. And takes the ball. 1-2 count to Gleyber Torres. Let's see what he does. The 1-2 count to Gleyber. Here's the pitch from Michaelis. And he fouls it away. We're going to do it again. 1-2 count, folks. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2 count to Gleyber Torres. Gleyber steps off, wiping the sweat off, resetting himself. He steps back into the plate. Let's see what he does here. The 1-2 count to Torres. Here's the pitch from Michaelis. In the dirt. 2-2. 2-2. So 2-2 count to Gleyber Torres. It went from 0-2 to 2-2. So let's see what he does here. Michaelis sets. Here's the pitch. Ooh. Just missed. Just a little high. So it's a full count to Gleyber Torres. Let's see what he does here. It's a full count. Michaelis sets. He's ready to go. Here's the pitch. Gleyber Torres fouls it back. We're going to do it again. It's a 3-2 count. So full count to Gleyber Torres. Welcome back there, Ken. Michaelis sets, and here's the pitch to Gleyber Torres. And swing and a miss, struck him out. Gleyber Torres is now 0 for 2. So 2 outs right now for the New York Yankees with Juan Soto coming up to the plate. Juan Soto is 1 for 1. He smacked the ball in the first inning for a single. Let's see what he does at this at-bat. Here's the pitch from Michaelis for strike 1 on an 85-mile-per-hour changeup. So 0-1 now to Juan Soto. And here's the pitch to Juan Soto. Inside, 1-1 to Juan Soto. So nobody on, 2 outs. So 1-1 count to Juan Soto. And 2-1 to Juan Soto. Two and one count. Let's see what he does here. Michaelis sets. Shakes off a pitch. Here's the pitch. Juan Soto smacks it over to the first base for a fair ball. Throws it over to Michaelis for the third out. So we are heading to
Top
top
of the fourth.
fourth inning. So, all you, man.
I'm on it.
Alrighty.
Had to do some grandpa duties.
It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, if you weren't back, I would have called it, but it's all good. But shout out to everybody in the chat. Hopefully you're all enjoying the game right now. The Yankees are up 2-1. We're heading to the top of the fourth. And I wanted to quickly say thank you to everybody that has subscribed. We have passed the 900 threshold for subscribers. So thank you all so much. It does mean the world to me. So now we are on the road to 1,000, folks. So anybody who's out there watching this for the first time, join in on the conversation. So let's get to 1,000. Let's continue growing this thing. Again, thank you to D-Rod and Nosebleed section for your super chats. Thank you to Rodney for gifting the membership. So it does mean the world to me. So we are going to head to the top of the fourth. Let's see what happens.
Around the league, the Guardians are up 3-0 on the Cardinals in the bottom of the fourth.
Mm-hmm.
Bottom of the seventh, the Brewers and the Reds are locked up at 3 apiece. Bottom of the third, the Cubs are leading the Nationals 3-1. Top of the third, Astros and the Royals are 0-0. Bottom of the second, the Padres and the Rays are locked up at 0-0. And in the bottom of the first, the Blue Jays have taken the lead 1-0 over the Twins.
All right,
looks like it's raining on the field. It's coming down pretty hard. The grounds crew was out raking up umpire. It's coming down pretty hard. The umpire signals to continue play. Cortez sits on the mound, fires a fastball up high to Donovan for ball one.
All right, and Dev Finch comes through with the 199 super chat. Thank you so much, Dev. You're the man, bro. Thank you. Thank you so much for the super chat.
Cortez sets and fires another fastball up and out of the zone for ball two. The count's now 2-2.
And it is pouring out there. Holy smokes.
Rain is coming down very hard. Looks like Cortez may be having some issues gripping the ball. He gets a new ball. Fans are clearing out of the stands areas, going into the covered area. Cortez sets, and he fires another fastball inside corner for called strike one. The count's now 2-1.
Yeah, Joe, the answer to your question, the Yankees play the Texas Rangers next, starting tomorrow in Texas. And that's who they're playing next.
Cortez fires a 76-mile-an-hour sweeper out of the zone. Count is now 3-1.
It looks like it's calmed down a little bit with the rain.
Yep. Cortez fires another cutter outside corner, swung and missed. Count is now full. Cortez sets. Wells sets up on the outside portion of the plate. He fires another cutter that's hit through the left side of the infield. Alex Verdugo recovers and fires the ball quickly into the infield.
Did he get medicine?
It was a slap hit right past Jazz. Walker is up to bat. He's for one for one today. Had an RBI single. Cortez fires a sweeper up high for ball one. Jordan Walker on the season is hitting 154 with no home runs, 5 RBIs. Cortez sets. fires a cutter outside for ball 2. Counts out 2-0. We have a runner at first base with nobody out. Yankees lead 2-1. Cortez is at 50 pitches. He fires another cutter up high. This time it's grounded foul. The count is now 2-1. Cortez sets. Fires a changeup down low. Count is now 3-1. Cortez once again sets. He fires a cutter, grounded sharply to Volpe, who misses the ball, and it's in the outfield. Runners now at first and second with nobody out. It was playable, but the ball skipped over Volpe's glove. The official score gives Wells a official base hit. Matt Blake is coming out of the dugout to come talk to Cortez on the mound.
You think that grounder had something to do with the weather?
I do indeed.
Yeah.
They were out throwing turfus on the ball or on the field to dry up some of the water. The rain was coming down hard.
What's up? Back it up, Binge. How are you? Your team should be playing here pretty soon. I think. I think you guys are. I think it's a day game here for Orioles Rockies. Yeah, they're playing here in just a little over. They're playing in like 40 minutes.
The grounds crew is coming out to clean up the mound. They're on a break while the grounds crew is fixing up the mound, and you have Aaron Boone talking to the mic on why Jason Dominguez was not called up.
Tough call right now, but it doesn't mean that it doesn't change in a couple days, in a week, in 2 weeks, whatever it is. But for him to continue playing.
Now, what he keeps saying right now might change. So I think we're going to see it at some point. Just not he's going to be up here. One guy that they did call up Michael was Jim Ellis. That had people surprised, wondering why they opted to go that direction. I think he just said speed. He has a ton of speed. He's got a pitch on later in Vegas. I caught up with Ellis. He introduced myself. We got to the clubhouse this morning, and I asked him if he was expecting a call or if he was surprised. He said he was actually back at the team hotel with Kelly got the call and said, come back to the field. I joked with him and said, Paul, do you think you're in trouble? No, I didn't think I was in trouble. I thought I was getting DFA.
Yeah, we're still in a break there. They're showing the outfielders talking to each other. So I think the grounds crew is probably still out there. But
Talking about the surprise of Duke Ellis getting the call up. He thought he was DFA'd.
Yeah.
Shelly Duncan told him, no, you're not DFA'd. You're going to the big club.
For sure. Oh, and we got Chris Calith. Hopefully I'm not butchering your name. Says, yo, NFE, it's CK from Yankees Pod. I know who you are, dude. How are you? I low-key like Ron back in the bullpen. He's better than Meza. I mean, I like Ron, and thank you so much for the $5 super chat. You are the man for that. Thank you so much. Hopefully you're having a good day, enjoying your weekend there, Chris. shout out to you, my friend, for the $5 super chat. Thank you.
It looks like the mound situation has been corrected. Nootbaar steps up to the plate. Runners are at first and second, no outs. Cortez sets and he fires a four-seam fastball down low for ball one. Cortez sets once again, and he fires a sweeper fouled off. The count is evened up at 1-1. Runners at first and second with nobody out. Cortez has 55 pitches in the game. Cortez fires a four-seam fastball down low for ball two. Nootbaar steps out of the box. Cortez resets. Checks the runners. He fires a fastball down the middle of the plate, fouled off for strike two. The count's now 2-2. We have Victor Scott sitting on deck. Master fires a sweeper outside. Nootbaar swings over the top and misses for a strikeout. Yeah, we don't have Erica to do her famous strikeout call, so Vanna NFE is doing the call for her.
Take that. Yeah, it's all good. Next play by play we do.
Scott, another left-hander, is stepping into the box. Cortez is setting. He fires a fastball up high for ball one. Count is 1-0. We have runners at first and second with one out. Cortez is up to 59 pitches. Pitch count is looking good. Cortez sets and fires a cutter up high, fouled off. Count is now 1-1. Victor Scott reached second on a fielder's choice his last at bat. Scott is the 9-hole hitter for the Cardinals. Cortez disengages, looking the runner back to second. Cortez sets, and he fires a sweeper outside. The count is now 2-1. The Yankees lead the Cardinals 2-1. In the top of the fourth, we have runners at first and second with one out, 2-1 count. Cortez fires another sweeper off the plate. Count is now 3-1. Looks like Cortez is in danger of loading the bases. Cortez sets, fires a four-seam fastball up high, fouled off. The count is now 3-2. Runners take their leads. Cortez checks on both runners. Wells sets up outside. Cortez fires a four-seam fastball outside corner for called strike three. Ball was bit off the outside corner. Good result of framing from Wells. Scott is shaking his head. A little bit of argument to the umpire. And we have Mason Wynn coming up to bat. He is 0 for 2 today with a ground out and a fielder's choice. Wynn is a potential candidate for Rookie of the Year one of the top front runners in the National League. And Cortez fires a sweeper on the outside for called strike one.
Dave Savage says that's how you frame Wells. Indeed,
Yes.
Ace, indeed.
Cortez fires a cutter inside. It's fart. It was hit down the line. It bounced just in front of Verdugo, got over his head, and Wynn ends up at second base with a 2-run double. The Cardinals now take the lead 3-2. It was a long run for Verdugo. The ball was up. It hit just in front of Verdugo and bounced all the way back to the warning track. Just a bit of bad luck for Nestor. You can tell Nestor's obviously frustrated, swinging his fist and kicking the dirt. It was a tough play. It was short hopped. Cortez sets, fires a four-seam fastball up high for ball one. Cardinals now have the lead 3-2. Runner at second base with 2 outs. Counts 1-0. Cortez sets up. He fires a fastball right down the pipe, fouled off. Counts now 1-1.
Yeah, nosebleed. I mean, it was catchable, but that was a hard one. That was a long run for Verdugo.
Cortez sets. Baker's in the box. The 1-1, he fires another fastball up high and in for call ball 2. Counts out 2-1. We have a runner at second with 2 outs. Cortez is at 69 pitches. Cortez sets and fires. Cutter down low, fouled off. The count is now 2-2. And they are sounding the K horn at Yankee Stadium. Cortez at 70 pitches right now. He sets, checks the runners. Well, sets up to the inside portion of the plate. Cortez fires a changeup that's fouled off down the third base line. Count remains 2-2. They're showing the metrics for the catch probability on Verdugo's ball, and it was at 55%. The one that Soto blew in the first inning was 99%. Cortez throws a slider outside for ball 3. Counts 3-2. Cortez sets, fires the payoff, fastball fouled off. We have Nolan Arenado on deck. Cortez sets. And he fires a sweeper. It's a high drive to left field. It is going, and gone. 2-run home run for Baker. The Cardinals now have a 5-2 lead on the Yankees. That is Baker's second home run of the season. It went 376 feet, left the bat at 99.2 miles per hour.
Bob McCloskey's in the chat. Thank you for the kind words. He says, good luck getting to 1,000. Go, bro, go. Thank you. Thank you. But that one sucked.
It's right down the middle of the plate. He made a mistake.
Yeah.
And it got tagged. Now we got to see this damn replay a dozen times. It's gone. Move on. Next. Cortez sets. And he fires a fastball up and away. Count is now 1-1. There are no runners on base with 2 outs. The Cardinals have a 5-2 lead on the New York Yankees, and Nolan Arenado is up to bat. He is 1 for 2 today. Cortez fires a changeup, swung on and missed. The count is now 1-2. Cortez is at 77 pitches. Pitching from the full windup. Cortez sets and he fires a four-seam fastball inside, fouled off. Count remains 1-2.
Thank you for the kind words there, Bob. He says you and I are a good team.
Thank you. Cortez fires a cutter up high. The Arenado fouls off again. Cortez is at 79 pitches. Count is still 1-2. Let us please end this inning and be done with it now. Cortez pauses his pitch. It's hit to left field. Verdugo runs the ball down for the 3rd out of the inning, but not before the Cardinals score 4 runs this inning. Cardinals have taken the lead 5 runs on 9 hits with 1 error. The Yankees are at 2 runs with 3 hits and no errors. Cortez lumbers off the mound. Not a great inning for the Yankees, but not one that we cannot overcome. Yeah, D-Rod, the misplay on Volpe, it hurt, but I'm not sure it was anything that he could really control. The ball hopped over his glove. He was down, and the field conditions aren't good. It was downpouring just before the play. I don't believe that there's not an error, so all the runs are earned, D-Rod.
I think D-Rod feels like it was an error. I know they didn't score an error, but he's probably feeling like it was an error. He feels like he should have made that play.
Injury report: Luis Hill went 3 2/3 innings, 4 hits, 3 runs, 2 base on balls, 6 strikeouts, 80 pitches at Double-A Somerset today. Clark Schmidt will make his rehab start tomorrow. Both of the pitchers could rejoin the rotation in Chicago. We have the captain, Aaron Judge, coming up to bat. He's 0 for 1 today with a strikeout in the first. Judge is hitting .329 on the season. Michaelis fires a fastball up and fouled away by Aaron Judge. Michaelis is at 49 pitches. The captain steps up to the plate. Michaelis fires a curveball down low. Count is now 1-1. We have Scott Efros warming up in the Yankee bullpen. Nicholas fires a slider on the outside corner of the plate. Judge fouls it off. The count's now 1-2. Cortez pitched 4 innings with 9 hits, 5 earned runs, 3 base on balls. Michaelis fires a sinker up high and away. Count is now 2-2. We are in the bottom of the 4th inning. Yankees trail the Cardinals 5-2. Michaelis fires a sinker down the middle of the plate. Judge grounds it to the shortstop. Fired to first base for the first out of the inning. Michaelis fires to Austin Wells for a curveball down low, ball 1. Wells is 0 for 1 today. Michaelis fires a sinker outside corner, called strike 1. The count is now 1-1. Wells grounded out in the 2nd inning. Currently, Austin Wells is hitting .258, 12 home runs, 42 RBIs. Michaelis fires a 93-mile-an-hour four-seam fastball up. Wells swings through for strike 2. Count is now 1-2. Wells is taking time out. He's out of the box. Michaelis is on the mound, set. He fires a four-seam fastball up. Wells fouls it off again. The count is still 1-2. We have Giancarlo Stanton on deck. Michaelis is firing a sinker fouled off by Wells again. The count is still 1-2. Michaelis fires a four-seam fastball inside. Count is now 2-2. We have 1 out with no runners on base. Michaelis fires a four-seam fastball in the low outside corner for called strike 3. Backwards K for Austin Wells. Coming up to bat is Giancarlo Stanton. He hit a home run in his first at-bat. Stanton is in the box. Michaelis fires a four-seam fastball down low for call strike 1. Michaelis throws a curveball way off the plate. Count is now 1-1. There are 2 outs with no runners on. Michaelis throws a sweeper high and off the plate again. This time the count is now 2-1, and the rain is coming down once again. Looks like the fans are moving out of the stands, going to the overhangs. Michaelis fires a four-seam fastball up, and Giancarlo Stanton fouls the ball off. Count is 2-2. Michaelis fires a slider. Stanton foul tips the ball into the catcher's glove for strike 3. Michaelis has retired the last 8 Yankees that he's faced. We're at a commercial break. I would be surprised if we don't go into rain delay.
I think there might be one. I have a feeling there is probably going to be one. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, there might end up being a rain delay there, and there's probably going to be a pitching change. I'm sure Scott Efros is probably going to come in for Nestor Cortez. So, yeah, right now the Cardinals are up 5-2. Not exactly what we wanted, but
it is still early in the game with plenty of time to recover.
Yep. So top of the fifth coming up. But shout out to everybody in the chat. Appreciate you all tuning in. Make sure you all hit that like, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everyone you know. Hit those heart emojis down there at the bottom. Thank you all for tuning in. So we just broke 900. Strike Zone just broke 900 subscribers. So thank you all again. The support is greatly appreciated, and hope to get to that 1,000 by the end of the season. That's the goal now. So yeah, Bob. A lot of people feel that Jason Dominguez not being called up was a mistake, but I said what I needed to say earlier in the live stream.
There is still time to bring Dominguez up. He's on the 40-man roster, and that's what he needed to be by September 1st to be eligible for the postseason.
Yes, sir, Rodney. 900.
So if there are 99 of y'all that are not subscribed to this channel, if you're on X, come on over and subscribe and hit your likes for the Strike Zone. For quality content such as play-by-play, live shows, and pregame, sometimes postgame, and shorts. Well, looks like Scott Effross is coming into the game.
Yep, Scott Effross, who hasn't pitched in the major leagues in a while. It's his first game since October 3rd of 2022, folks. So here we have Scott Effross, and I'm sure a lot of people forgot what he looked like. So, it's a long road back indeed, like Michael Kay said, but he is facing
Paul Goldschmidt.
Okay. Well, first pitch is a ball. So Paul Goldschmidt, who is 1 for 2, he had a double in the third inning. So let's see what he does here. So 1-0 count to Paul Goldschmidt. Here's Effross, his second pitch. Just a little low. 2-0 count to Scott Effross. He was a member of the Chicago Cubs, and the Yankees had traded for him a couple of years ago during the deadline. So here's the pitch, and foul. It's got a nice delivery, but it's got a funky delivery for sure. So here's the pitch, and it is a single for Paul Goldschmidt. He is 2 for 3 now. With Herrera coming up to the plate. The score is 5-2 there, John. The Cardinals are up, unfortunately. But we have one man on, nobody out. With Herrera at the plate, who is 0 for 2 in today's game. Effross sets. Here's the pitch. Grounded foul. So 0-1 to Ivan Herrera. To Ivan Herrera. Effross sets. Here's the pitch. 1-1 on a 90-mile-per-hour sinker. 1-1 count to Herrera. Nobody out, one man on, folks. 1-1 count. Here's the pitch from Efros, and it is grounded to Volpe, who makes the play, throws over to second. Torres throws over to first for the double play. 2 outs, a much-needed double play. Great job by Volpe. He made a great play, slid, throws over to Torres. Torres over to Rizzo for the double play. So 2 outs now for the Yankees. And here we have Brendan Donovan, who is 2 for 2 today with a double, single, and 2 runs. Efros sets. Here's the pitch for ball 1. Ball 1 to Donovan. Donovan, here's the pitch from Efros, and he hits it to Juan Soto for a single. So he is now 3 for 3. So Donovan is having himself a good game. So we have 1 man on, 2 outs, folks. So 1 man on, two outs. And we have Jordan Walker, who is 2 for 2 today. 2 singles, a run, and an RBI for Jordan Walker. Let's see what he does. Let's see what Efros does. Sets. Here's the pitch for strike 1, folks. Strike 1 to Jordan Walker. 0-1 count now with 2 outs, 1 man on. Efros sets. And he deals. And driven into left center. Judge is going back. And that ball is gone. Jordan Walker, 3 for 3. Just hit a 2-run shot. And the score is now 7-2. Jeff, thank you for subscribing. Thank you so much. Your support is greatly appreciated. Welcome to the Strike Zone crew. Greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. Hopefully you're having a good day. I know this game isn't going exactly according to plan. This really does stink right now. Oh, you're in North Carolina. Well, welcome from North Carolina, man. So Efros is done. And we are going into a commercial break. So looks like we have, I believe that's Cousins coming to the mound. But folks, we're in a commercial break. But yeah, not exactly. This is not a great game for the Yankees. This is bad. So yeah, 11 pitches, man. He gave up 3 hits. I thought, okay, he could get out of this inning. He had he got help from the infield with the double play, but unfortunately, gave up that hit to Brandon Donovan, and then Walker hits that 2-run shot. So now the Yankees are down 7-2. So yeah, not looking great right now for the Yankees.
A very unimpressive start for a team that is supposed to be going to the World Series or postseason with aspirations of going to the World Series.
Yep.
Pitching once again seems to be an Achilles heel, and defense instability hasn't hurt things or hasn't helped things.
Yeah, this stinks. This really stinks right now.
And these jackasses are about to screw up our record.
Yeah, I know. What the heck, man?
Incredible.
But yeah, we are in a commercial break right now, folks. Again, not a great game. They're losing 7-2. Oh, and my mistake. It wasn't Cousins that was coming out. It's Meza on the mound. So Efros, his first game back in 2 years, and yeah, wasn't a great debut. So let's see what Mesa can do. Hopefully, he can get out of this inning. Can we just get out of this inning, please? Because this is bad. But we got Lars Nootbaar at the mound, so he is 1 for 2 today. He had a single in the second. So Mesa versus Nootbaar. And here's the pitch. And it is grounded. Back to Mesa, makes the play, throws over to Rizzo for the third out. Thank goodness. So bottom of the fifth coming up. Chisholm, Rizzo, Volpe are due up. Got to make something happen here, boys. I mean, it's down 7-2. That's not a pretty score right now. So
Indeed, it is not a beautiful score. However, the Yankees can come back.
they can't come back. They just got to make it happen. That's. But after this series, I mean, they got the Texas Rangers next in Texas. They're going to go to Texas. So
Arlington, yeah.
But I know fans are probably not. I know fans are not happy about this game. I'm not happy about this game.
I'm ecstatic.
I could tell you're ecstatic.
I'm fantastic. At least we're calling a game. I'm happy to do that, even though it is a crap game.
Yeah, it is a garbage game. So,
man, this is a long commercial break.
It's a very long commercial break, yeah.
So what'd you do for lunch?
I haven't eaten anything yet. I mean, I had breakfast just a little bit ago, so not much. I don't know what I'm going to have for lunch, honestly. Well, we're back from commercial break. Yeah, they're showing like career. They're doing the name that Yankee career statistics thing. Oh, all right. Finally, back to the game. It looks like the grounds crew was doing some work, so that's probably why it was a longer commercial break. And there's a young fan that says, "I will trade my brother for a ball."
Little girl.
That's hilarious. But here we have Jazz Chisholm coming up to the plate, who is 1 for 1 in today's game and manufactured his own run for that second run. And Michaelis is ready to go. Jazz Chisholm is ready to go. Here is the first pitch, and it is a ball. So 1-0 count to Jazz Chisholm. So 1 for 1, double in the second, a run and a stolen base. Second pitch from Michaelis is a swing and a miss for strike one. So 1-1 count now to Jazz Chisholm Jr. 1-1 count is now 1-2. So on an 86-mile-per-hour slider. Here's the pitch from Michaelis. It is low for 2-2. 2-2 now to Jazz Chisholm Jr. The 2-2. Foul back. So they're going to do it again. 2-2 count now to Jazz Chisholm Jr. The Cardinals are up now 7-2. It's the bottom of the fifth. 2-2 count to Jazz Chisholm Jr. Michaelis sets. Here's the pitch. Full count. Full count to Jazz Chisholm Jr. Michaelis right now is at 71 pitches. On deck is Anthony Rizzo. Here's the pitch from Michaelis. And it is fouled. So full count to Jazz Chisholm Jr. Michaelis sets. Here's the pitch. Ground ball, and it's a single for Jazz Chisholm Jr., who is 2 for 2 now in today's game. So right now the Yankees are 79-57 with the Orioles a game and a half behind them, who are supposed to be playing here actually right now. The game should be starting again with the Orioles and Rockies. So let's see what happened in today's game. So top of the first now. They're showing the scoreboard there. Here's Anthony Rizzo, who takes a strike. So Anthony Rizzo grounded out in the second. He is 0 for 1 in today's game. So nobody out, one man on. 0-1 count to Rizzo. Here's the pitch. And he hits it, and it's a fair ball. Going into the corner. Jazz Chisholm going home. He is going home, and he just scored 7-3. Rizzo with a double. Let's go. So, double for Anthony Rizzo.
The ball was outside portion of the plate, and Rizzo lined the ball down the third base line. Beautiful hit for a double.
Beautiful hit, yeah.
Jazz's speed
made
it all the difference. He scored from first without even sweating.
Yeah. Even if they try to make a play, he was going to be safe. So, but we have Anthony Volpe at the plate, who is 0 for 1, and he takes a ball. Struck out in the second inning. So nobody out. Rizzo on second base on an RBI double. 1-0 count to Anthony Volpe. Here's the pitch. 2-0 to Anthony Volpe.
We need a crooked number this inning to close the gap.
Yes, indeed. Here's the 2-0. Michaelis sets. Here's the pitch. And foul back. So 2-1 now to Anthony Volpe. Two and 1 count. Here's the pitch from Michaelis. And fouled off. So 2-2 to Anthony Volpe. Two and 2 count. Michaelis sets. Here's the pitch. Volpe fouls it off again. So they're going to do it again. 2-2. So Michaelis right now is at 80 pitches. They have Matz, who's a left-handed pitcher, warming up in the bullpen for St. Louis. Here's the 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And Volpe hits it. Right back to the pitcher. And, he missed it. And Volpe is safe. So, men on the corners now, folks. Oh, man, that was a play that should have been made. Volpe hits it right back to Michaelis. Michaelis throws it. And threw it just a little low, but I feel like that play should have still been made by Goldschmidt. But just right off of his glove, and Volpe is safe. All right, folks.
It was Anthony Rizzo's base running that distracted the pitcher. Michaelis had Rizzo dead to rights.
Yeah.
and turned and fired to first down low, and Goldschmidt wasn't expecting it.
That's all right. Well, here we are. Here we have Verdugo, who is 0 for 1, grounded out in the third inning. We have men on the corners, nobody out. Here's the pitch. Verdugo takes a ball. So men on the corners, folks, nobody out. Verdugo at the plate with a 1-0 count to Alex Verdugo. Michael sets. Here's the pitch. 2-0 to Alex Verdugo.
And the word of the day is situational hitting, situational hitting, situational hitting. No double play.
Yeah, make sure you're saying that in your sleep there, Rodney. And here's the pitch. And he fouls it back. So 2-1 count to Alex Verdugo. Michaelis right now is at 84 pitches. Again, nobody out, 2 men on. And now they have King, who's a left-handed pitcher, warming up for the Cardinals. Michaelis checks Volpe at first. So 2-1 count to Verdugo. Michaelis sets. Here's the pitch. And he hits one. And it's a base hit. Anthony Rizzo will score. Volpe moves over to second. An RBI single by Alex Verdugo, folks. So the game is now 7-4 with Gleyber Torres coming up to the plate, folks. So good hit by Alex Verdugo. Comes through when it matters. So far, good inning right now for the Yankees. Let's hope they can continue this mini rally that they're having. Right now, their coach is on the mound talking with Michaelis. There's a mound visit. So little commercial break now right now. But folks, hopefully the Yankees can come alive this inning. So hopefully they can score 3 more runs. How awesome would that be? I would love it. All right, looks like umpire came over, told him let's go. Looks like they are ready to go. So 2 men on, folks. Nobody out. First and second. The game is now 7-4 with Gleyber Torres coming up to the plate. He is 0 for 2 with a ground out and a strikeout. Let's see what Gleyber Torres can do here. So Michaelis sets. Here's the pitch. For ball 1. 1-0 to Gleyber Torres. One and 0 to Gleyber Torres. Michaelis sets. Here's the pitch. It is low for 2-0. 2-0 to Gleyber Torres. Again, nobody out. 2 men on, first and second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-1 on an 86-mile-per-hour slider. So 2-1 count to Gleyber Torres. Here's the pitch from Michaelis. And that is right on the corner. Ooh, 2-2. That was close. Yeah. Just got him like right on the edge.
Regardless, the fans are tired of bad umpiring this season, and they are hailing a rain of boos against the home plate umpire.
Yes, indeed. But here's the 2-2 count to Gleyber Torres. The pitch from Michaelis. Gleyber Torres hits it through. And Volpe's coming home. It's an RBI single for Gleyber Torres. The game is now 7-5. Let's go. Still nobody out. Verdugo moves over to second. That was a beautiful hit by Gleyber Torres. And you keep saying it, Ken, situational hitting.
Indeed, I do. And we have the incredible Juan Soto coming up to bat. And it looks like Michaelis's day is done.
All right. Well, they have King, I believe it is, that's coming in.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yep. So man on first and second, folks. We're in a commercial break. The game is now 7-5. Juan Soto coming up to the plate after the commercial break is done. Nobody out. So Yankees are in a very good situation right now.
And the captain will be up also this inning.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And Jeff, when I do call games, it's only Yankees games. Most of my live streams is about Yankees, but we talk about other stuff in baseball too on this channel. So I do have an Orioles. I do have a couple of Orioles fans that are subscribed, and we'll talk Orioles. I know I got some Mets fans. We'll talk Mets. We'll talk whatever baseball. It's mostly Yankees, but every fan is welcome. I don't care what team you support. I'm down to talk about your team.
The Maestros 24 is an Astros fan.
Okay, so Maestros 24 is an Astros fan. I know there's Willard, who's also an Astros fan. He's popped in a few times. So all fans are welcome. Most of the talks is Yankees talks, but I'm down to talk other fans' teams too. So I'm not opposed. After all, it is a baseball channel, and I'm always down to talk baseball. So
you guys talk Diamondbacks all the time.
Yeah, exactly. We do, like Ronnie said, we talk food, wrestling. Sometimes I'll talk about combat sports. You know what I mean? But it's a baseball channel. But sometimes we talk some other things too. Soccer's another one. But here we have John King, 3-3 record with a 3.00 ERA. And he sets. And here's Juan Soto. Here's the pitch for ball one. 1-0 to Juan Soto. And they were showing the slugging leaders of the American League. And King sets. Here's the pitch. Call for a strike. So 1-1 count now to Juan Soto, who is 1 for 2. He had a single in the first inning. Mistros, it's Spanish for my Astros. Thank you, D-Rod. And hit sharply, and there's 1 and 2. They just hit into a double play. Not what we wanted, folks. Not what we wanted. Frustrating.
But Verdugo advances to third base with Aaron Judge coming up to bat.
Yes, sir. So, yeah. Smacked it hard, but just hit it right to Donovan. Yeah, they are going to pitch to Aaron Judge. Here's the pitch. Takes ball 1. So 2 men or 1 man on third. 2 outs right now. Unfortunately, Soto hit into a double play. 2-0 to Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge is having a horrendous series against the Cardinals. He's 1 for 10 with 5 strikeouts.
And they have intentionally walked Aaron Judge, folks. So to get to Austin Wells, they want the lefty-lefty matchup. So Wells right now is up to bat. He is 0 for 2 in today's game. So you have men on the corners.
Wells needs to show these people that it's a mistake to walk Judge because he's going to make them pay.
Right. King is ready to go. Wells is ready to go. Here's the pitch. He takes strike 1. Here's the pitch. Fouls it off. So 0-2 count now to Austin Wells. So two outs, 2 men on. So Wells steps in to the box. Here's the pitch from King. And hits it right back to the pitcher. And that'll do it for the bottom of the 5th. But the Yankees did score 3 runs. So the game is now 7-5. And we're heading to the top of the 6th.
They capitalized on the year.
Great situational hitting, station to station ball.
Yep. Well, so we got top of the 6th. Yankees are down 2 runs now. Let's just hope the bullpen can hold it down this inning. And hopefully they can head into the bottom of the 6th. And
looks like Jake Cousins is coming into the game.
Cool. And while we're in this commercial break, folks in the chat, make sure you all hit that like, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everyone you know. Hit those heart emojis down there at the bottom. It does help out with the live stream. We broke 900 subscribers today, so I want to thank each and every one of you for being a subscriber. I do greatly appreciate it. Thank you all so much. We are now on the road to 1,000 subs, folks. On the road to 1,000 subs. So if there's 99 people out there that are watching this for the first time, please hit that subscribe button, join in on the conversation. We have a lot of fun on this channel. So, and my guy Ace is tuning in right now. He says, huge inning, but it felt like we should have got more with Soto up and no outs. Yeah, Ace, absolutely, man. That was the last thing Soto needed to do was hit into a double play, but unfortunately, he hit into a double play, man. So that's the 2 double plays so far for the Yankees, which is what I predicted. Hopefully it doesn't go any more than that. But the bullpen needs to hold it down, though. The bullpen needs to hold it down. Hopefully they can hold it down and the Yankees can make a comeback. They're down 2 runs, I'll take it. I will take that. So I hope everybody's enjoying their day. Ken, I am going to step out for just a few, but this inning is yours, my friend.
All right, Jake Cousins sets on the mound. Throws a sinker for ball 1. Actually, it's still Meza. Meza fires a second sinker on the outside corner for call. Strike 1. Count is now 1-1. Meza fires a sinker to the inside portion of the plate, grounded to Anthony Rizzo. He steps on the bag for the first out of the inning. Neither starting pitcher qualified for the win. Cortez is on the hook for the loss still. Meza sets. He fires a sinker up high for call strike 1 against Mason Wynn. Mason Wynn is 1 for 3 today with a 2-run double in the 4th, and he subsequently scored. Meza throws a slider up high and out of the strike zone for ball 1. Count is now 1-1. We have 1 out with no runners on base. Yankees trail the Cardinals 7-5. Meza throws another sinker on the outside portion of the plate for ball. The count is now 2-1. Meza sets, fires a sinker up high. The count is now 3-1. 1 out, no runners on. This is Meza's 8th pitch of the game. Meza sets. He fires a sinker down low, fouled off. Count is now full, 3-2. Meza sets. One is in the box. Sinker. It's a fly ball into left field, and Judge is tracking it. Catches the ball just before the foul, or before the warning track. Judge covered a lot of ground on that play. Looks like Aaron Boone is coming to the mound. He's calling for Jake Cousins to come into the game. Takes the ball from Tim Meza, taps him on the hiney, and sends him to the dugout. We have Baker, Arenado, and Goldschmidt due up. So efficient thus far. Hopefully we can get out of this inning quickly and get our bats back and make up the difference and take the lead in this game. Hope everyone is enjoying the broadcast. Most appreciated from those of us at the strike zone. And if you haven't had the opportunity to do so, please go in and hit the likes and subscribe for those members who are not subscribed. We have just passed the 900 mark and are looking at trying to be at 1,000 subscribers before the end of the season. We can do that only with your help. You guys are our broadcast team and part of the Strike Zone family. So thank you very much. Now that I've gotten in my old age, I see the chat screaming by, but I can't read them. I need reading glasses. Happy Sunday to you, Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. Appreciate it. Jake Cousins comes on to face Luke and Baker. Fires a sinker down low for ball one. Cousins has 29 games this season with a 1-0 record, 1.97 ERA, and 32 innings pitched. Cousins fires a slider for ball. Counts now 2-0. Lycan has walked and hit a 2-run homer today. He's 1 for 2. Cardinals are currently leading the Yankees 7-5. Counts 2-0. Cousins fires another slider. Just clipped the outside portion of the plate for call strike 2. Excuse me, strike 1. Counts now 2-1 with 2 outs. Cousins fires a sinker inside. Volpe dives, catches the ball, fires to Rizzo to retire the side. Volpe's play took a base hit away from Baker. Fires a strike. Rizzo doesn't even have to move his glove, right to the glove. So we're in the middle of the 6th. The Yankees trail the Cardinals 7-5. Bob, I agree. I saw Pete Rose play. I lived in Ohio during the Big Red Machine time, and I saw Rose and the Big Red Machine play for 3 or 4 years, 2 of the World Series championship years. Rose was a great hitter, and his moniker or nickname was Charlie Hustle because the guy was always running. Although I think there is a better contact hitter in Rose that I've seen in the name of Ichiro. And I believe professionally he may have the most professional hits in all of baseball. So the O's are up on the Rockies 1-0. All right, we have Giancarlo Stanton up against King. King fires a changeup outside for ball 1. King fires another sinker away for ball 2. Stanton is 1 for 2 today with a home run. King fires a sinker away. A little bit off the plate, but the umpire gives it strike 1. Count is now 2-1. We are in the bottom of the 6th inning. Nobody out, nobody on. King fires a changeup down low for ball 3. Count is now 3-1. King sets, fires a four-seam fastball on the outside portion of the plate for ball 4. Stanton takes his base, and we have Jazz Chisholm coming up to bat. Chisholm is 2 for 2 today. Jazz has a double and a single, 2 runs, and a stolen base. King fires a sinker inside on Jazz Chisholm for ball 1. King sets, fires a sinker up and in. Count is now 2-0. So it looks like the Cardinals are warming up Riley O'Brien in their pen. King fires a sinker in. Jazz fouls it down the first base line. Count is 2-1 with Giancarlo Stanton at first base. Anthony Rizzo is on deck. King fires a ball. Jazz grounds it to second base. Second base Donovan bobbles it, fires to second, gets Stanton out. Jazz beats out the throw. 1 out, runner at first. We have Anthony Rizzo coming up to bat. Rizzo hit a double last inning that Jazz Chisholm scored on. Jazz takes off. He's stealing. And it looks like the catcher hit the pitcher with the throw through. Jazz gets his second stolen base of the game. They're doing the replay. Ball was inside. I don't know what King was doing. It looked like he tried to catch it on the back on the back throw, trying to avoid being hit by the throw. If you're looking at the replay, you'd be laughing because that play was funny. Now we have Jazz Chisholm at second with one out. Anthony Rizzo at the dish. Chisholm takes his lead. Rizzo steps into the box. King is spinning the ball in his hand. He sets. He fires, and Rizzo swings through a slider. Count is now 1-1. Count is 1-1 with the runner at second and one out. Yankees still trail the Cardinals 7-5. Rizzo steps into the plate. King sets, fires. Rizzo shoots a single to right field. Jazz goes to third and holds up. We now have runners at first and third with Anthony Volpe coming up to bat. Rizzo choked up on the bat and just took a little line shot to right field. Walker got the ball and threw it home, so it was not a big opportunity for Jazz to score this time. It looks like the Cardinals are now bringing in another reliever. So we're in a commercial break. Excellent opportunity for the Yankees to at least put up one run. I would be surprised if they did not pinch run for Anthony Rizzo today with the speed runner that they just brought up. Like it says, we're in a commercial break. The boys are hitting well today. Very, very impressed with the patience at the plate, good situational hitting, even the productive outs that the Yankees have had today. Pitching, that's been a different story. Not so great. Outfield defense was actually not great today either. Scott Effross made his return, pitched 2/3 of an inning, and got hit pretty hard. All right. We're back from commercial break. We have Anthony Volpe in the box. The count is 0-0 with one out, one runner at first, one at third. O'Brien is the new pitcher. He is 3 games under his belt with a 12 ERA, 3 innings pitched, 1 home run, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts. Opponent batting average is .308. And he throws a sinker down low to Volpe. Count is now 2-0. Volpe reached on an error in the 5th. He is 0 for 2 today. Chisholm at third. Rizzo is at first. O'Brien takes a step off the mound. Time is called. Looks like there's a problem with the equipment for the catcher. Appears the equipment problem is taken care of. Volpe is in the box, fires O'Brien. He hits a shot that bounces over Mason Wynn's head. Jazz Chisholm scores. The score is now 7-6 with runners at first and second. Nice hitting by Volpe. Looks like the field conditions have made fielding bounces and hops on the infield a little bit difficult because the ball looks to have hit and skewed in a different angle behind Wynn as he was going. But Volpe is credited with the hit. Now we have Verdugo in the batter's box. The first pitch is a sinker down low for called strike one. We have runners at first and second with one out. Rizzo hits a ball through the infield. Verdugo. Rizzo advances to third and holds at third. Volpe is at second. And Verdugo is first. Bases are juiced with Gleyber Torres coming up to bat. Verdugo saw a slider away that he just pulled straight through the infield. Great hit. Bases are juiced with Gleyber stepping into the box. Gleyber has 1-3 today with a single in the fifth and an RBI. Looks like Dusty Blake, the Cardinals pitching coach, is coming out, and Romero is warming up in the bullpen. Romero is a left-handed pitcher, so I suspect that if Gleyber Torres gets on, that Romero will be in to face Juan Soto again. The Yankees are down 1. Score is 7-6. Home plate umpire Beck is breaking up the conversation on the mound. We have Volpe at first, or Volpe at second, Verdugo at first, Rizzo at third. First pitch is a slider down low outside for ball one. O'Brien is probably going to be throwing pitches looking for a ground ball to possibly get a double play and get out of this inning. O'Brien deals another pitch, slider low and away. The count is now 2-0. We have Juan Soto on deck, who's 1 for 3 today. Volpe is in the box. O'Brien sets, fires a sinker up and in, and Volpe fouls it, or Torres fouls it off down the left field line. Count is now 2-1. Bases are juiced with one out. Yankees trail the Cardinals 7-6. Torres hits a ball to right field. The center fielder Scott comes up with it. Rizzo tags. Volpe tags. It's a long sacrifice fly. We have a 7-7 score. Gleyber Torres did what he needed to do to get the runner in. Anthony Volpe tags and is at third. Runners are at first and third with 2 outs. The score is 7-7, and we have Juan Soto coming up to bat.
I am back. Thanks for holding down the fort there, sir.
No problem. Still the same inning that I would have normally called.
Yeah, no doubt. Man, that was a good play by the center fielder, but I'll take that sac fly. I'll take the run. They tied it up.
Well, they're bringing Romero in, who's a left-handed reliever, to face Soto.
Yeah. Hopefully Soto can make something happen where they could take the lead. Well, we are in a commercial break now, so
Indeed, we are.
Yes, yes, yes.
But the last time we were in a commercial break, we were down 5 runs. Now
Indeed, we
we're
were.
even. I knew the Yankees didn't want to break our streak.
Yeah, well, Ace Avenue says, "Let's go." That's right, Ace. Let's make it happen. Let's go, man. Some good baseball being played, situational baseball being played. It's all been situational hitting. So, except for the John Carlos Stanton home run, but this is the Yankees that we want to see. This is the Yankees that I want to see personally. Like, this is the type of play that you got to see in the playoffs. So hopefully they can continue this for the remainder of the 26 games that they have left. Jacob Petruzzi, what's going on? Shout out to you, Jacob. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you're doing all right. Jeff, Max TV does a good job over there on his channel. He does an amazing job over there on his channel. So shout out to Max Coverage for doing what he does.
Max, the ace, both fantastic play-by-play guys.
Absolutely.
All right, we have left-handed pitcher Jojo Romero coming in. Romero has 56 games. He's 5-2 with a 2.73 ERA, 52 innings pitched. Soto is in the box, and Soto takes the first pitch from Romero, hits it deep to left field, and the left fielder catches the ball off the wall to end the inning. But the Yankees do tie the score. The score is 7-7. Cardinals have 7 runs, 12 hits, 2 errors. Yankees have 7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors. NFE, your ball.
Thank you. Well, brand new ball game now, folks. The Yankees came back from 7-2. Now it's tied up at 7. We are heading to the top of the 7th. So this is the meat and potatoes of the innings. So let's see what the Yankees bullpen can do. As long as they hold it down, and as long as the bats come up to the bottom of the 7th and get the job done, I'll take it. But hopefully you're all enjoying the game. Hopefully you're all having a great day. Hopefully you're all enjoying your weekend. Hopefully it's a long weekend with Labor Day being tomorrow, folks. I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in to the show, tuning into the play-by-play. I do thank each and every one of you. Thank you to all my subscribers. So we are on the road now, folks, to 1,000, folks. 1,000 subscribers. So if this is anybody's first time watching this, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Share this channel out with everyone you know. Hit those heart emojis. If you're watching this over on X, come over to X. Hit the subscribe button. Join in on the fun. Your birthday is... Oh, okay. Okay, I got you. So your birthday's in 10 days, bud. Well, we are in a commercial break right now, folks. Like I said, we'll be heading here into the top of the 7th. The game is 7-7. So the Yankees came back from a 5-run deficit, tied the game up. This is the game that we want to see. So player of the week, last homestand versus Guardians of Rockies, Aaron Judge, player of the week, 381 average, 7 home runs, 11 RBIs, 519 on-base percentage. I mean, great numbers. And Arenado at the plate with Cousins on the mound. 1 for 3 for Arenado. He has a 1-0 count. Here's the pitch from Cousins. That is called a strike. So 1-1 count now to Nolan Arenado. Cousins looks, he sets. Here's the pitch. 2-1 to Nolan Arenado. And looks like they have Tommy Kahnle warming up in the bullpen, folks. So we are in the top of the seventh, 7-7 game, the 2-1 count. Oh, 3-1. Almost hit him. What's going on, Brad? How you doing? So here's a 3-1 count to Arenado, and he walks him. So it's a leadoff walk. So works a walk, Arenado. So we got Paul Goldschmidt, who is 2 for 3 in today's game. So we have Arenado at first base, Goldschmidt at the plate, 2 for 3. He has a double and a single in today's game. Nobody out, one man on, 1-0 to Goldschmidt. So looks like it's the sun's back out in the Bronx. It was raining a little bit ago in New York. So 1-0 count to Goldschmidt. And that is in there, first strike on a 95-mile-per-hour sinker. So 1-1 count to Goldschmidt. Nobody out, one man on. 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Check the swing. 2-1 to Paul Goldschmidt. So 2-1 count to Goldschmidt. Here's the pitch from Cousins, and it is fouled back. 2-2 now, folks. 2-2 to Goldschmidt. We have a 2-2 count to Goldschmidt. Cousins sets. Here's the pitch. Goldschmidt fouls it off again. So we're going to do it again now, folks. 2-2. 2-2 to Paul Goldschmidt. One man on, nobody out. 2-2 count. There's a 2-2 count to Paul Goldschmidt. Here's the pitch, and he struck him out. See you later. Cousins says sit down. So one man down. Still a man on first. So nice slider. Nice pitch. Beautifully placed. All right. One man, one out, one man on, and we have Ivan Herrera, who's 0 for 3 in today's game, and a swing and a miss on a 83-mile-per-hour slider. So Ivan Herrera is 0 for 3 with a fly-out, ground out, and he grounded into a double play. So the 0-1 count to Herrera. Here's the pitch from Cousins. Did he go? Did he check his swing? And the umpire, first base umpire says he went. So 0-2 count now to Ivan Herrera. Oh, 2 count to Herrera. Cousins sets. Here's the pitch. 1-2, excuse me. 1-2 count to Ivan Herrera, who was 0 for 3 in today's game. Cousins sets. Here's the pitch. Missed outside again, so it's a 2-2 count now to Ivan Herrera. So Cousins has thrown 19 pitches so far. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Herrera. Here's the pitch from Cousins, and fouls it off. So 2-2. So 1 on, 1 out, 2-2 count to Ivan Herrera, folks. And we are officially 2 hours and 25 minutes into today's game. So it's the top of the seventh. 20 pitches by Cousins. 2-2 count to Herrera. Here's the pitch. Oh, off the leg. And Herrera will be safe. So hit the ball right to Cousins, bounced off his leg. Fortunately, just couldn't make a play. So you got 2 men on with 1 out, folks. So nothing could have been done on that play, unfortunately. So that was just one of those. So here's Boone. He's taking the ball away from Cousins. He's leaving, and it looks like Canely will be coming into the game. And we have Donovan, Walker, and Newt Barr due up. So here comes Canely racing out of the bullpen. He is charging the mound. So he's ready to go. So we're in a commercial break. Yeah, Ace, that was a bad break, man. But, nothing could have happened. I mean, there was no play that they could have made. It was just one of those weird at-bats, man. And Ace is thanking Ken for the gift. Looks like there was a gifted membership that Ken gave. Yeah, and Nosebleed says that people want Cousins as a closer. I mean, yeah, he has potential, but as of right now, Holmes is the closer. So, and the Ace Avenue coming through with the Strike Zone membership. He has gifted somebody a membership. So if you did receive a membership from the Ace Avenue, if you're in the chat, make sure you thank him. You're the man, bro. Thank you so much, Ace. Thank you so much. Yeah, everybody has to make sure that they allow the gifts on. I'll be honest, I don't know how to do that. So it's probably in like the YouTube settings, I would imagine. But Tommy Canely's on the mound. We got 2 men on. Donovan is at the plate, and he fouls off the first pitch. Donovan is 3 for 3 in today's game, so he's having himself a game. So 40 games for Canely, 0-1, but he's got a 1.56 ERA for Canely. Here's the pitch from Canely, and it is outside for a ball. 1-1 count to Brendan Donovan, who has a double and 2 singles, 3 runs. What's up, Infernus? It's a 7-7 game right now. 7-7 game, top of the 7th. And nice changeup by Canely. 1-2 count to Donovan. So it's 2 men on, 1 out, 7-7, top of the 7th. 1-2 count to Brandon Donovan. And Donovan hits one, and Verdugo is there to make the play. And it is 2 outs. Runners don't advance. So 2 outs, 2 men on, with Walker coming up to the plate, who is also 3 for 3 in today's game. So it's an option that pops up for each subscriber. Okay, thank you for that, Ace. So 2 men on, 2 out. There's Jordan Walker, who is 3 for 3 in today's game. Canely looks over to second base, checks second base. Here's the pitch. And it's in there for a strike on a 87-mile-per-hour changeup. So Jordan Walker with 2 singles, a 2-run home run, 2 runs, and 3 RBIs in today's game. Canely checks second. Here's the 0-1. Here's the pitch. It is in the dirt for ball one. So 1-1 count now, 2. To Walker. So 1-1 count to Jordan Walker. Canley checks second. Here's the pitch, way outside on a changeup, 87 mile per hour. So 2-1 count, 2. Jordan Walker. So 2 on, 2 out, 2-1 count to Jordan Walker. Canley checks second. And he deals. Ground ball, and it is in there for a base hit. And Soto throws home, and it is cut off by Canley. The bases are now loaded, folks. So, wow, Walker 4 for 4 in today's game. He's having himself a game. Well, here we have Lars Nootbaar at the plate. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Here's the pitch from Canley. In there for strike 1. So 0-1 now to Nootbaar. Nootbaar is 1 for 3 in today's game. Here's the pitch. Way outside for 1-1 to Lars Nootbaar. Bases are loaded for the Cardinals. 2 outs, 1-1 count to Lars Nootbaar. Canley checking second base. Here's the pitch. And it is low, outside and low. 2-1 to Nootbaar. Two and 1 to Nootbaar. Canley checking second base. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on a nice changeup. 2-2. And the horns are sounding right now. Beautiful pitch there on a swing and miss. Can Canley get out of this inning? He checks second base. The 2-2. Here's the pitch. And it is fouled. We're going to do it again. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Top of the 7th, 7-7. The 2-2 count to Nootbaar. Canley here pitches, and Nootbaar hits it, driven over to right field. Oh, it is over Soto's head, bounces off the wall. That's definitely scoring some runs, and a bases clearing double. And the Cardinals take the lead 10-7. Oh my God, not what we wanted. Not what we wanted, folks. That stinks.
Right over the head of Juan Soto.
Not what we wanted. I thought Soto might have made that play. I thought I feel like he had a chance, but it just went over his head. So a bases clearing double for Nootbaar. The Yankees or the Cardinals are up now 10-7.
Wow.
So it's a 1-1 count now to Scott.
Outside, 1-1.
There's the 2-1 count now to Scott.
1 strike count. Leadoff walks always come back to haunt you.
Ken, if you don't mind muting that on your end or muting the mic. Thank you. Well, check swing, fouled off. So 2-2 count. Wow, that was for Canley's first earned run allowed since July 14th at the Orioles. Pitching so well, but here's the pitch. It's a full count to Scott, who was 0 for 3 in today's game. And it looks like they have Phil Bickford warming up in the bullpen. Here's the pitch from Canley, and Scott smacks that one over Soto's head again. And now it's an 11-7 game with a double. This is a rough inning right here for the Yankees. Yeah, that ball was hit hard, all right. So identical play, identical hits over Soto's head. Yeah, not exactly a great inning right now for the Yankees. This is unfortunate. Well, Canley hearing the boos right now, folks, and it's not pretty. So not a great outing by Canley, unfortunately. He was pitching well coming into this game, but the Cardinals just had his number. And now Bickford is going to come into the game, and we are in a commercial break. Ken, that was terrible.
Embarrassing.
That was embarrassing, yes. That was not what we wanted.
The bases clearing double. Soto played in and dared Newbar to hit it over his head.
Yeah.
And he did it. I thought that Soto had a beat on it and had the opportunity to make the play, but just missed it.
Third one that he's hit over his head.
Soto's had 3 balls hit over his head today.
I mean, Pacey, Soto certainly definitely deserves some blame on that because that was 2 balls hit to him, both over his head. I mean, not exactly great defense. So,
I mean, Boone can't be blamed for this because I know everyone's screaming, fire Boone, but he brought in 2 of his solid relievers, and they just didn't get it done.
yeah. Yeah, that first fly ball, Soto, you know what, D-Rod, I do agree. That first fly ball, Soto should have caught it. That one, the second one was 50-50 because that second one was hit. That was a laser shot. But that first one he could have caught, man. That was yeah, Lou, right? We're gonna hear from fans to get rid of Soto. The game ain't over, but here we have Phil Bickford. So 2 outs, runner on second. Bickford pitches and throws a strike. Yeah, Cousins should have stayed in. I mean, maybe. He was getting himself in a jam too, so. But here's the 0-1.
Jesus Christ.
And he throws it away. Holy smokes, man. And a runner scores. The ball goes, oh, wow, 12-7. And the runner goes over to second on a bad throw by Bickford. So the Yankees are falling apart this inning. So now they are losing this game 12-7, folks. A hit and an error. Yep. Yes, indeed. Yeah, that was a bad throw there, Phil. And And Alec Burleson is pinch hitting for Baker. And it's a 1-0 count now to Burleson. And Gleyber Torres makes the play, throws it over to first. But the Cardinals have come through in this inning, scoring 5 runs. What was a 7-7 game is now a 12-7 game. Do the Yankees have another rally in them? But that was just all around a bad inning. So can't really play. And yeah, I can't wait till everybody places the blame on Boone, because that's definitely not on Boone.
We fought all the way back from 5 down and then give up a 5 spot.
Yeah. That's not good. Jeff, we are heading into the bottom of the 7th. Right now, they're doing the 7th inning stretch, and the Yankees are down 12-7 on a terrible top of the 7th. Not a great showing by the bullpen. So. And we are in a commercial break, singing God Bless America now at the stadium, at the bottom of the 7th.
I don't know. Is it too much to ask that when the bats come back that the bullpen actually doesn't crap itself and do what it's supposed to do?
I guess we'll see, man. I don't know.
And if you know how demoralized the team must be after that freaking display.
All right, fans, it's stretch time, so please join in and sing along. I've seen things you won't believe.
Fought hard to come back. Fourth and fifth and sixth inning, he just
Yeah, I'm gonna check the score actually on the Rockies Orioles game. Well, Orioles are up 5-0.
Yep.
It's the bottom of the 5th, so oh man. Not exactly what we wanted.
If things hold the way that they're looking, we'll be a half game up on the O's today.
Yep. And not a great September so far. I mean, I know there's still a couple of innings to be played, but to come back from 7-2 and the bullpen gives up 5 runs and now they're down 12-7. I mean, pitching just was not on par today for the Yankees, unfortunately, so far. So Nestor didn't exactly have a great outing, and the bullpen couldn't really hold it down. So but I do appreciate everybody hanging out with us. Thank you all for tuning in. Make sure you all hit that like button if you haven't already. Hit that subscribe. Share this channel out with everyone you know. We are now on the road to 1,000 subscribers. For those of you that have subscribed, thank you so much. It does mean the world to me. So if there's anybody watching this for the first time, hit that subscribe button and join the Strike Zone crew. So we are going to head in now into the bottom of the 7th. Do the Yankees have another rally in them? We will just have to wait and see. And here we have the captain, Aaron Judge, at the plate, and he takes a ball. who was 0 for 2 today, and he was intentionally walked in the 5th inning. So Judge, Wells, and Stanton are due up. Judge is at the plate right now on a 1-0. Here's the pitch. 2-0 to Aaron Judge. And we have JoJo Romero on the mound right now. It's the bottom of the 7th, folks. 2-0 count to Aaron Judge. Here's the pitch, and that is called strike on a 94-mile-per-hour sinker. So 2-1 to Judge. Here's the pitch. 2-2 to Aaron Judge. 2-2 count. So Aaron Judge. Romero sets. Here's the pitch. And swing and a miss. And Judge has struck out.
Judge is slumping mightily in this series.
Yes,
He's
is.
1 for 11 with 6 strikeouts.
What's up, Rob? Yeah, I mean, what a game is right, man. Not a great one either. But here's Austin Wells at the plate, who is 0 for 3 in today's game. And he takes a strike. So 2 ground outs and a strikeout for Austin Wells. And that is a ball. Pitch was pretty close, but it's a little out of the strike zone. So it's a 1-1 count now to Austin Wells. Fouls it off. It's 1-2 now to Austin Wells. One and 2 count. So Austin Wells. Here's the pitch from Romero. 2-2. So 2-2 count to Austin Wells. Romero sets. Here's the pitch. Full count. Way outside. And Giancarlo Stanton is on deck. Here's the full count to Austin Wells. Romero sets. Here's the pitch. Struck him out on an 83-mile-per-hour slider. So back-to-back strikeouts for Romero. 2 outs with Giancarlo Stanton coming up to the plate. Romero sets. Here's the pitch to Giancarlo, and that is low for a ball. Giancarlo is 1 for 2 in today's game. He had a solo shot earlier in the game. And Giancarlo smacks one and into center field, passes the center fielder Scott. And Giancarlo is in there with a double. So a 2-out double by Giancarlo Stanton, whose bat has been on fire as of late. So
That was a laser shot, 114.3 miles an hour. He crushed that ball.
yes, he did. Yeah, that exit velocity was that was a laser. And Jazz Chisholm, let's see what he can do. 2 for 3 in today's game, a double, single, 3 runs, and 2 stolen bases for Jazz Chisholm Jr. So 2 for 3 in today's game. He's having himself a good game too.
We need a crooked number to get us back in this game.
Indeed. So here's the pitch, and that is outside for 1-0 to Jazz Chisholm Jr. So we have a man on second, 2 outs. 1-0 count to Jazz Chisholm. Romero sets. Here's the pitch. Check swing, fouls it off. 1-1. So 1-1 count to Jazz Chisholm Jr. Here's the pitch from Romero. Shows bunt, but takes a strike. So now it's a 1-2 count to Jazz Chisholm Jr. There's the 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. That is low. Outside. 2-2. Two and two count to Jazz Chisholm. Man on second. Romero sets. Here's the pitch. Outside. 3-2. Full count to Jazz Chisholm Jr., folks. Full count to Jazz Chisholm Jr.
We have Anthony Rizzo on deck.
Romero sets. Here's the pitch. Fouls it off. We're going to do it again. 3-2. So full count to Jazz Chisholm. Giancarlo Stanton's on second base. 3-2 count. 2 out. 1 man on. Here's the pitch from Romero. Jazz hits it and pops it up, but it's fouled. So Jazz keeping it alive. Full count. Romero sets. Here's the pitch. And he walks him. So good at bat by Jazz Chisholm Jr. He takes a walk. Now we have 2 men on with Anthony Rizzo coming up to the plate, who is 2 for 3 in today's game. So he had a double, single, an RBI, 2 runs. So Anthony Rizzo, 2 for 3 in today's game. Let's see what he could do at this at bat. Here's the pitch from Romero, and that is called for a ball, just a little outside. So 1-0 count to Anthony Rizzo. 2 men on, 2 out. 1-0 count to Anthony Rizzo. Romero sets. Here's the pitch. 2-0 to Anthony Rizzo. The 2-0 count to Anthony Rizzo. Here's the pitch from Romero, and that is in there for a strike. It's a 2-1 count now to Anthony Rizzo. Here's the 2-1. Here's the pitch. That is in there for a strike. Count is now 2-2. 2 outs, 2 men on, folks. And swing and a miss. And that's how the bottom of the 7th ends. So they left 2 men on base. Anthony Rizzo strikes out. He is 2 for 4 in today's game. We are going to the top of the 8th. What's up, Jake Boss? How's it going? Welcome.
Hey, Jake, how's it going?
But shout out to everybody in the chat. I know it's not a great game. The Yankees are down 12-7, unfortunately, down 5 runs. They gave up 5 runs in the top of the 7th. Bottom of the 7th, they looked like they had something going. You know, they had a couple of guys on, but unfortunately, Rizzo got a strikeout. Yeah, Rob, I broke 900 today, man. So, just got back from school shopping. Got you. Thanks, Rob. Thank you for the kind words. Thank you. We are on the road now to 1,000, folks. 1,000. So Appreciate everybody tuning in. Hopefully you're all enjoying your weekend. Hopefully you're all having a good day. Yeah, the channel is, slowly but surely, we're getting up there. But I do appreciate everybody's support and everybody that has subscribed to this channel. So you got the 8th there, Ken?
Yes, I do.
All right. All yours, man.
Bickford in, throws the first pitch for a strike. Count is 0-1. Bickford throws Arenado a slider at the top of the zone, called strike 2. Count is 0-2. Bickford sets, fires. Arenado weakly taps the ground ball to shortstop Anthony Volpe. Volpe fires to Rizzo for the first out of the inning. Showing our upcoming schedule, we've got the Rangers and the Cubs this week. Next week, we've got the Royals and the freaking Red Sox. So we've got 2 under 500 clubs who we haven't done shit against this year, and 2 over 500 teams that hopefully will do something. Bickford fires a 4-seam fastball top of the strike zone to Paul Goldschmidt for call strike 1.
Hey, D-Rod, I'm going to call you Destiny.
Goldschmidt is in the box. Gets a pitch that he lines to right center field. It's going to go all the way to the wall. Judge plays the ball off the wall, and Goldschmidt is at second. Goldschmidt has his 3rd hit of the game. That's the 18th hit of the game. Herrera is up to bat. Bickford fires a 4-seam fastball up and in for ball 1. We have Goldschmidt sitting at second. Bickford fires another fastball up and in for ball 2. Ivan Herrera is 1 for 4 today with a single in the 7th and a run. He's hitting .283 with 3 home runs, 21 RBIs. Bickford sets, fires his 3rd 4-seam fastball up and in. The count is now 3-0 with a runner at second. Bickford deals a fastball down low outside for call strike 1. The count's now 3-1. Bickford disengages, takes a step off the mound, resetting himself. Herrera is in the box. Bickford sets, fires a fastball up and in. Fouled off. The count is now 3-2. For all those in the chat, regardless of how the game is going, we appreciate you sticking with us and watching the game. Bickford once again sets. He fires a slider down low. Herrera swings over the top of it for a strikeout. We have Paul Goldschmidt at second base. Brendan Donovan is coming up to bat. There are 2 outs. Bickford's at 15 pitches. And we have Ron Marinaccio warming up in the pen. Bickford fires a fastball outside and high for ball one. He fires a fastball on the outside corner for call strike one. Donovan is 3 for 4 today. Count is 1-1. 2 outs, runner at second. Bickford fires a four-seam fastball up high and out of the strike zone. Count is now 2-1. Looking at the Cardinals lineup, every Cardinal has gotten a hit today. Bickford fires a slider down low, swung over the top by Donovan. Count is now 2-2. The bottom portion of the lineup for the Cardinals went 10 for 16 against the Yankees. Bickford sets, fires, ball dribble to Volpe, fired to first base to record the third out of the inning. No runs scored. We have Anthony Volpe, Verdugo, and Gleyber Torres coming up to bat. We're going to the bottom of the eighth.
And Furnace says he had some sunny side up eggs with chorizo beans. Sounds weird, but it was bomb. Hey, bro, as long as it tasted good, man. I usually eat a lot of eggs for breakfast, or I don't want to say a lot of eggs, but I have eggs almost every morning.
Well, chorizo is a nice spicy sausage. You mix it in with the eggs.
Mm-hmm.
Gives you a little bit of kick. It's good.
Yeah.
Slap some cheese on it, throw it in a wrap. You got a pretty good breakfast burrito. I mean, I'll tell you what. And if you were in the fans, if you were a fan in the stands today at that game, you'd be enjoying it. It's been a shootout. It's been a good game.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. I just wish that it was the other way around. You know, even though the Yankees are down 12-7, but this month is first day of September. This month is they 20 after today's game. There's gonna be 25 games left in the season, and those 25 games, it's gonna be crucial. It's not gonna be an easy one either. August they were supposed to take advantage of the schedule that they had. Unfortunately, they just couldn't.
Yeah, because we played to the level of our competition, which was shit.
Right.
Incredible how many series we lost against sub 500 teams.
And that's been the Yankees' problem this season, is that they've played terrible baseball against sub 500 teams. For whatever reason, against teams that are 500 or over, it's like they play extremely well.
Here you go. The Kansas City Royals have acquired Tommy Pham, Robbie Grossman, and Yariel yesterday. So they are loading up for bear.
Yeah, they are not playing around, these guys. And Jake Boss has some wood-fired pizza. There you go, dude.
Andrew Kittredge fires a cutter inside for ball one to Volpe. Volpe is 1 for 3 today. Kittredge fires another sinker inside. Volpe fouls it off. Counts now 1-1. Volpe is 1 for 3 today. He reached on an error, has a single, a run, and an RBI. Kittredge fires a slider that catches the outside corner for called strike 2. Count is now 1-2. We are in the bottom of the eighth. Yankees trail the Cardinals 12-7. Kittredge fires a slider off the plate. Volpe takes a weak swing at it for strike 3. Volpe swung at a ball that was in the other batter's box. Alex Verdugo is in the plate. He's had a good game. He's 2 for 3 today. Kittredge fires a sinker outside for ball 1. Verdugo has 2 singles today and an RBI. The 1-0 pitch is fired high, and Verdugo fouls it off. The count is now 1-1. It's a 1-ball, 1-strike count, and Verdugo hits the ball to the warning track center field, but he's under it and makes the catch. Gleyber Torres is coming up to bat. We have Ron Marinaccio warming up in the bullpen. Gleyber Torres is 1 for 3 today with a single, sacrifice fly and 2 RBIs. Kittredge sets. He fires a sinker up high for ball 1. Gleyber Torres tied the ball game up in his last at-bat with the sacrifice fly. And that was the last bit of hope that we've seen. Kittredge throws a sinker on the inside corner. He gets a call for strike 1. Count is now 1-1 with 2 outs. Kittredge fires another sinker inside. Gleyber pops it up to the center fielder. He's sitting, he's waiting, and he makes the play. The Yankees are retired 1-2-3. Walker, Nootbaar, and Scott are coming up to bat.
Captain Montumbo was asking what made you guys baseball fans. Honestly, my brothers got me into it. My brothers got me into baseball. What about you, Ken?
I remember being a kid and in St. Thomas with my grandfather, and he would tell me and my sister about stories of the Yankees of the 20s and the 30s. My dad lived through the Yankees of the 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s until he passed. And because when I was old enough to hold a bat, my dad signed me up and was my coach, and I've played ball my entire life.
Mm-hmm.
I'm almost 60 now, and now the cycle's turning where I'm looking at my grandkids to get them into baseball. I mean, you see my 3-year-old grandson, he sits on my lap and watches Yankee games and hollers at the TV telling the players they're bad.
Yeah.
So I mean, he might be a little clone of Erica. Now we got to get Erica to teach him the strikeout things.
Yeah.
If she's not here, we can get him to do his swinging thing and then hoo-yah. But baseball's a great sport. I mean, people say that it's slow and boring. Those are the folks that just don't understand baseball.
I agree. Yeah, I'm a bigger baseball fan than I am football. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I watch football. I like it, but to some extent, I don't know. Like, people say that baseball is a slow game, but football to me is a slow. It's also a slow game too. I mean, let's be honest.
I'll tell you what. I didn't play football because I was too small, and I was coming up in Alabama where people were 275, 300. I was $170, and I wasn't going to get killed by those folks.
Yeah. Well, here we are.
Warnock is the new pitcher, and his first pitch is hit over Rizzo's head for a base hit. Walker is now 5 for 5 today.
Walker's having himself a game. So, yeah, first pitch, single over, ball goes over Rizzo's head. So, wow.
I mean, Walker, has never had a game like this. He came in the game, he was hitting in the 180s. Guy's gone 5 for 5 with a dinger. Come on now.
Yeah. So Ron Marinaccio going up against Newtbar now. One man on, and that is high for a ball. So 1-0. Marinaccio sets. Here's the pitch. Runner goes, and he is safe. So Walker steals a base too. There you go. 5 for 5, steals a base. Man on second now.
You know, in the old days, if you were up by 5 runs and somebody stole the base on you, whoever was in the box was getting beamed.
Oh, the game's gotten a little soft now, so. But it's a 2-0 count, or 3-0 count now to Lars Newtbar, who's 2 for 4 in today's game. One man on, nobody out. The 3-0. 3-1. There's a strike. Here's the 3-1, and the pitch is called for a strike. So full count now to Newtbar. Full count. Marinaccio sets, checks second base. Here's the pitch. And Newtbar hits this to center field, and it is gone. 2-run shot. A long home run. That ball was just carrying. So 14-7 now, folks. 2-run shot off of Marinaccio. Kind of interesting because whenever Marinaccio wasn't called up, fans were upset. And should we send him back down again?
These call-ups to save the bullpen have pitched like garbage. Efros, garbage. Marinaccio, garbage. Terrible. This is the bottom of the order. These guys are hitting like this guy, Victor Scott, is hitting 169. The bottom of the order has knocked in 9 runs against the Yankees. Ridiculous. And that's against our top arms coming out of the bullpen. Ridiculous.
Yeah, so 1-1 count now to Scott. So nobody out. He just gave up a 2-run shot. The game is now 14-7. And that is outside. 2-1 now to Scott. Yeah, Pacey, they used quite a few arms in this game. And here's the pitch from Marinaccio. It is popped up. It's a fly ball, and it is caught by Alex Verdugo for the first out. So Mason Wynn is 2 for 5 in today's game with 1 out. Marinaccio sets. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike. So
Wynn, in his last at bat, got on with a bunt to Phil Bickford with an error.
0-2 now to Mason Wynn. What up, Anthony? Que lo que? Funny how we play a bad team in a series. They always seem to destroy us in one game every series. Bro, I'm telling you. And it's a 1-2 count now to Win. Here's the pitch for Marinaccio, and it is fouled. So 1-2 count to Win.
8 fucking runs in the bottom of the second. You're still going.
There's the 1-2. Marinaccio called the strike and he struck him out. Boom! So there's 2 outs with Burleson coming up to the plate. Let's see what Marinaccio does here. He sets. Here's the pitch. And there's a base hit.
NFB, that's the 21st hit against us today.
Wait, in this game, there's 21 hits?
Yeah.
That's pathetic.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
And the guy Burleson came in to pinch hit was 0 for 1. He was the
Yeah.
only person on the damn roster that didn't have a hit. Well, he just got one.
Yeah, there you go. Well, there's Nolan Arenado, who was 1 for 4 in today's game. It's 2 outs, 1 man on. Here's the pitch from Marinaccio. And it is in there, first strike. So it's a very disappointing game. It's a disappointing series. There's the 0-1. That is in there, first strike. 0-2 now to Nolan Arenado. It's 21 hits for the Cardinals, 11 for the Yankees. Wow. Here's the pitch for Marinaccio. 1-2 count. So Arenado. Here's the pitch. Grounded foul. After this game, the Yankees will be 31-31 since June 1st. Let that sink in. Yeah, I hear you, Anthony. That's a pretty embarrassing record. Here's the pitch. Arenado smacks that foul. Marinaccio pretty frustrated right now, so Orioles are up 6-1 against the Rockies. Here's the pitch from Marinaccio and struck him out and gets out of this miserable inning, and they are heading into the bottom of the ninth with Soto, Judge, and Wells due up. So, well, appreciate you all hanging out. We're in a commercial break right now. The Yankees are going to head into the game is heading into the bottom of the ninth, so not exactly a great game. It's this has been bad. The pitching's definitely been off in this game.
Just think, 2 grand slams and we're back in the game.
That would be awesome, but yeah, right.
I got this big bridge in Brooklyn that I got for sale.
Hey, they could put up 8 in an inning. Y'all could do the same thing.
But
John is next to me.
yeah,
And he's a Diamondbacks fan.
yeah.
Diamondbacks just put up 8 against the Dodgers in the bottom of the second.
Wow. So they're up 8-0 against the Dodgers in the bottom of the second.
Yep. He says Yankees could do it.
Oh my God. That's brutal.
We spent the last 2 games, fighting back to even like you guys have done today. And and then we end up dropping them late on, one play here, one play there.
Well, they got Ryan Fernandez on the mound for the Cardinals. He's got a 1-4 record with a 3.38 ERA. So Yankees, Soto, Wells, and Giancarlo. Soto has been in somewhat of a mini slump. He's 1-for-4 in today's game. He's at the plate, ready to go. Here's Fernandez. Here's the pitch. And it is in there for a strike. 0-1 to Juan Soto. Oh, and 1 count. Here's the pitch. That is a ball. 1-1 to Juan Soto. The 1-1. Soto fouls it back. It is 1-2 to Juan Soto. So the 1-2 count to Juan Soto. Here's the pitch. And grounded it. Cole Schmidt makes the play. Fernandez is right there for the play at first. So sorry, Soto, Judge, Wells. Yeah, so Judge is at the plate. And big swing and a miss by Aaron Judge, who is 0-for-3 in today's game. He's had a terrible series against the Cardinals. Another swing and a miss, so 0-2 now to Aaron Judge, who was 0-for-3 in today's game. So 0-2 to Aaron Judge. Here's the pitch from Fernandez. Just outside. 1-2 count to Aaron Judge. Ooh. 2-2 count to Aaron Judge. 2 identical pitches, both were balls. Here's the pitch from Fernandez. And that is high, so a full count to Aaron Judge now. Went from 0-2 to a full count. Three-two. Here's the pitch from Fernandez. And Aaron Judge has struck out. He is 0-for-4 in today's game. Struck out 3 times today. Wow. What is he now? 1-for-12 in this series?
So here is Austin Wells. He's 0-for-4 today.
Here's Austin Wells, who was 0-for-4 in today's game. And he fouls it back for 0-1. Two groundouts, 2 strikeouts for Austin Wells. On 1 count, here's the pitch from Fernandez. Swing and a miss by Austin Wells. Final strike right here. Let's see what happens. Here's the pitch from Fernandez. outside. 1-2 count to Austin Wells, who was 0 for 4 in today's game. 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. And Wells is 0 for 5 with 3 strikeouts. So Yankees lose this game 14-7. They lose the series to the Cardinals. They go 2 out of 3. Not exactly a great series. This was a very bad game played by the Yankees. The pitching just was not there today for the Yankees. Now they go on to Texas. So, wow.
It's funny. August was supposed to be our month to get right with the week schedule that we had.
Yeah.
And we have embarrassed ourselves the entire month. We lost to another series to another sub 500 team. It is unfathomable.
Yeah. Well, today's game was bad. Today's game in particular was bad. The pitching was just not there. And, the bats for St. Louis today, everybody just hit. And they got some good bats. They have some really good bats on that team. But the pitching for the Yankees was horrendous. What's up, Dee's channel?
It doesn't seem that the Yankees can put together hitting and pitching at the same time. I mean, you had 2 guys that we called up that were supposed to be stabilizing factors in the bullpen, and they both stunk. They were horrible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The steadfast guys that we had, Cousins, Canley, they crapped it up too.
Yeah, Canley coming into today's game, he was looking fantastic coming into today's game. He had a 1.56 ERA. Was pitching quite well, and then the Cardinals just lit him up. The Cardinals just lit up the entire pitching. They lit up Nestor Cortez. They lit up Efros, Marinaccio, Canley. So I don't know, man. It's
21 hits.
Yeah.
Teams don't get 21 hits in a full series. And those guys did it. And it wasn't even like it was Goldschmidt and Arenado that was killing us. There were guys that were hitting in the 140s, 160s, under 200, and they destroyed us.
Right. Well, as far as the next series, again, they're going to play against the Texas Rangers. They're going to go out to Arlington. So
starts tomorrow.
Yeah, it starts tomorrow, man. So they have no time to waste, obviously, but I don't know how they bounce back in the series against Texas. But Garrett Cole is pitching tomorrow for the Yankees. So hopefully he has himself a better outing.
I will tell you, in my opinion, there were high points on this game. Anthony Rizzo's return was a good thing.
Right.
The situational hitting, for the most part, was very good. We put 7 runs on the board with our big gun Soto, Judge,
right,
and Wells doing absolutely nothing. So the other guys contributed. They weren't long balls, but Giancarlo Stanton's was. He got a couple of real solid hits. Even got himself trucking to second base, which I think is far and few in between.
Mm-hmm.
But Jazz. Jazz basically manufactured 2 runs by himself, stole 2 bases, had a couple of hits.
Yeah, I mean, the situational hitting was good today. I mean, the majority of their runs was on situational hits. The pitching was horrendous today. Again, the pitching was bad. I mean, from Nestor didn't have a great outing. The bullpen didn't exactly help. So it was just bad pitching all around. You know, the pitching just couldn't get the job done. So now they had, like I said, they head to Texas. They have Cole, Rodon, and Stroman to pitch in this Texas series. So, you know, they
Indeed.
yeah. So at least with the starting pitchers that they have, at least there's some good names. But it's a matter of, but they have to. They can't have games like this. This is they can't have this was an embarrassing. Today's game was embarrassing.
So our record drops to 5 and deuce in calling games.
That's all right.
I thought we were going for the sixer.
I would have loved 6, man.
When we got back to 7-7 and we were even, we didn't even last another half inning before we were down again.
Yeah. Well, it is what it is. I'm disappointed in the series. I'm disappointed in this game. It just was not good baseball by the Yankees. I mean, they rallied. I'll give them credit there. They rallied. They tied it. They came back from 7-2, but then to give up 7 runs after that, that shouldn't have happened. You know, the bullpen was hoping they would lock it down, but they just couldn't get the job done. So, not a great comeback from Matt Frost. Not a great outing by Marinaccio, but you know, hopefully we see Clark Schmidt and Luis Hill get back. I don't know. I'm kind of at a loss.
Yeah, it was a frustrating game.
Yeah, it was.
No doubt about it. I mean, guys played their hearts out. The lineup did everything that they got asked to do, and all of a sudden it was out of our hands.
Yep. Well, anyway, folks, I'm gonna end it here. All right. It was a disappointing loss. So, you know, September, not a good way to
Hey,
start.
Mello, one for you, brother. Next time we do a live, come on the show and talk like you're typing. I'd like to hear your actual opinion as opposed to flash types that are going by so fast I can barely read them.
Yeah, Anthony, we'll see you later, bro. I'll see you next time. Hope to see everybody next time. But
thank you for watching the game. Most appreciated.
Yeah, thanks for watching the game, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, not exactly the kind of game we wanted to call, but it is what it is. It's out of our control. Nothing we can do about it except cheer for this team, support them as best as we possibly can. But I do appreciate everybody hanging out, folks. Thank you for subscribing, being subscribers. Thank you for your support. If you are new to this channel, subscribe to this channel, like this live stream, share this channel out. We broke 900 subscribers today, so I appreciate every single one of you. We are on the road now to 1,000. So if there's anybody that's new that is watching this for the first time, please hit that subscribe button. Join the Strike Zone crew. Let's get this channel to 1,000, and we'll continue growing this channel. So appreciate you all coming on. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, your Labor Day weekend. You all take care, and we will see you all next time.